And welcome back, everybody.
Hello, what's up? What's up, everybody?
So, welcome into Nights of Payne University, our City of Mist show. Yep, we've got some giggling in the background.
So it's just because there's two Pauls.
Yes. Ah,
There's
My
Paul
master
and then
plan has been completed.
your master plan is to. Oh my God, there's two Penny Roberts.
it's
I don't even
twice
know.
as good.
It's the mirror dimension. I'll take over the world.
Oh yeah, it's the photo thing. It's like one of them is just a blank photograph.
Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, wow, that reflection is really lifelike, you know?
You know what? I've actually looked in the mirror and I've specifically thought that the glass shattering from a mirror is like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah. Oh, just
There
just
you
for
go. No,
just a
there's two
second.
chucks.
Just a
Okay.
second.
So, welcome in, everybody, to Nights of Payne University, our City of Mist show, where we have superpowers in a noir city, well, the City of Mist, where recently we had two characters, and I'm looking at them now, have the opportunity to leave the city, and they almost did.
Then they decided not to after all that. They're like,
Mhm.
nah, we'll just stay. We could find out what the answers to all of reality is, and the secrets beyond what we see in front of our face. It's just behind that door, but fuck it.
Nah, we will
Yeah,
choose not to.
that's all right. That's all right.
We don't
I'd
need to
rather
know.
get a another veteran improvement instead. I don't care what's out
hmm
there.
So you have Syrinscape in the background, providing audio. We also mix in a little bit of the soundtracks from City of Mist and the Shark Tank investigations. We have Hideki Chibi doing the amazing artwork. You can check her out at bestokecc.com.au. She does specialize in character creation arc, character creation for role playing games, whatnot, and also is able to do amazing overlays and bits and pieces. And you can help donate to the channel, help out the channel by donating. Every $1 donation or per 100 bits helps out the player by giving them a chat point. We do kind of max them out, I think, about 5 or 6 ish, because it can get a bit out of control when we're only rolling 2d6. And that +1 is a lot for 2d6. If you subscribe, though, everybody gets one of those chat points as well. And that if you want to just dump money on us, I'm okay with that. Just like our PayPal's down below, just go for it. It helps pay for shows like this.
Sounds good.
Shall I stop e-begging? Maybe.
No, never.
Yeah, we'll get Syrinscape back on and we can do the introductions. Maeve, Oblivion.
Hi, my name is Viv. I go by Oblivivian on the internet. Wow, that's the first time I've done that right in months. I play Mavis Thorn, who is a literature major student at the Paintown University. And she is quite literally the leader of our group and a good person at heart. I mean, she actually, you know what? She is a good person at heart recently. She hasn't killed anyone in a while. It's been a really long time. And I feel like she's in a very good spot. So, yeah.
Audio's coming through just a little bit lower, but I'm sure we can fix that up in a moment. I play Chuck, the idiot footballer of the group, who's actually no longer a footballer anymore. But he's still an idiot and he believes himself to be a superhero. So that's not going to go well. Paul?
Hello, everyone. My name is Paul. I have the pleasure of playing Penny Roberts. She is a student reporter at the University of, I was going to say Duskfall then, but that's a different city. At the Knights of
Every
Payne
single
Town.
What have you been playing?
You've been saying that
Maybe a bit of
literally the
Blades in
entire
the
time.
Dark. Every
Yeah.
single time I go to University of, I played a character that's so also goes to a university, just kind of messes with my brain. Anyway, I'm looking forward to getting up some antics today, and I will also be doing the recap. It's going to be a pretty crazy day. We'll see what happens.
And Mistress of Ceremonies.
Hello, my name is Polly. I am the MC of this game. This game is City of Mist, which is set somewhere, I believe, in the Procyon sector, perhaps one of the solar systems in that area. I don't know, probably not. It's anyway. When we last left our daring investigators and adventurers, there was a split in the party. One party decided to do one thing by perhaps investigating the mysterious but invisible, probably not even existing tower or castle as it feels, maybe not as it looks. While at least one other member of the party decided to go on a frolic of their own. However, we're not going to do that. I feel, well, every session of City of Mist starts with one move, the voiceover monologue, and I can't remember if anybody is on tap to do that. Chuck, voiceover monologue.
No, it's Paul.
Is it Paul or is it me?
Yeah, it's Paul.
Because we don't have any notes written down from last week or last episode, and we don't have the next episode's monologue. So
it was okay. All right.
I will put my hand up and redirect.
Today, okay. I was going to say that, or today's voiceover monologue could be done by Corbin Payne.
Oh, I like that. That's way better.
Paul, what did you have though? Did you?
I will just have Chuck do it. We'll have Chuck do it. We can have.
I was making up in the last 5 minutes. So
I'm monologuing from nothing. So.
Well, that's what I would
Same
be
here.
doing. Okay, it's up to you.
We told Paul to do it.
Okay, all right, Paul.
No, I've got it.
Kenny Roberts.
I got it.
Today's voiceover monologue.
I got it. Can I please?
Will be done by Chuck Roberts. No, wait, Chuck Gustafson.
Ew.
I can't remember. Does Chuck have a last name?
Dunderson.
Oh, okay.
Roberts is Paul's
I know.
Even I forget his name. I was trying to think of it earlier. I
was
thinking
two picks and join together.
Chuck Smith. We'll be doing.
Do you want to finish the one sentence and I'll do the next one? Is that how we're doing this per Chuck Roberts situation?
I got this. I'm good. I got this.
I believe in you.
I'm just trying to find the black and white button. Because it should be here, but it's not here.
I'll do the monologue. No, I'm kidding.
But
no, I do.
Okay, I got the black and white.
Mention...
Okay. It's been a while since I've used this interface, and all the buttons no longer have labels on them. It makes it really hard right now. But we've got the black and white. Let's do this. Oh, that's really loud.
Do it again.
There we go.
What was it? It was a snazzy night at the club. The dames were all over me all night. Yeah. I had a cool martini with some ice cubes, cold. I don't usually like ice in my martini, but tonight was a special night, Chuck. Sorry.
Are you finished? Thank you.
That's all I'm done.
I just want to see how long ago.
One dark-haired lady outside of in the corner of the bar was giving me the eyes, I thought. And I looked back at her for a second, glanced away. I could feel the sweat beating down on my forehead. How was I gonna? No, okay, sorry. I was gonna go on forever right now.
No, it's okay. I'm the dark-haired lady. Keep going. I'm the dark-haired lady. I got it. I'm the dark-haired lady.
It was a Wednesday like every other Wednesday, except it was a Friday, because all it is, a Friday. Terror has erupted down the street. We looked out of our apartment's windows, our headquarters. Explosions were going off. People were running in terror. Our fearless leader, Maeve, didn't want to go. Being pressed by, well, myself, jumping out the window, eventually the others joined me in search for the truth, in search for the destruction. We found injured people, crying, screaming. a swathe of destruction. It seems that this was done by one single person. This benefactor, this hidden person in the city. We could track it back to his tower, back to his headquarters. This hidden building in the city, which from time to time we catch a glimpse of, and then it's gone, like everything else in the city. But again, our fearless leader refused. Instead, we helped out the injured where we could, but I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to find out what was going on. Two of us flew towards the danger, towards the home base. And then I woke up. None of it's actually happened.
Nice! What a
I
way
don't
to
know what-
retcon.
I don't,
I love that way, yeah. Oh, cool. Go ahead, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt this.
No, that was it.
brilliant-
that was exactly it.
Okay. Phew, and you woke up
There's
and
the
what?
retcon for you, Polly.
All right, thank you.
I'll take my experience points later.
I'll give you a one juice that you could use on whatever you like. That'll be one chat point. Although I think we have a lot of those. You have a chat point. I'll even upgrade it to a chat point instead of just.
I'm
one
maxed
juice.
out on chat point. I'll take it.
All right. Well, then you get one juice. For that one. So okay. So like then, where are you? I mean, you still. The only thing that gets retconned is essentially like your decision on where to go. So like everything else kind of you still have that that like dagger, I think it was, or was the thing that was that helped you find. Right, yeah. Yeah. You still have that. You still are cool with the alchemist dude. Everything happened except for your decision as to where to go and who was going to go there. And for those of us watching, it's just easier this way because we want to keep the party was threatening me with branching into two different cases at the same time. And since we like to at least follow the pre-written adventure to some extent, we thought we would focus on one or the other. So where do you awaken? In your headquarters where the rest of your crew are out there already, in the living room, hanging out, enjoying their day while you're just sleeping in?
Wait, what is happening?
Chuck's waking up somewhere.
Chuck's waking up somewhere. It could be that maybe Chuck got hit by a piece of rubble or something and got knocked out for a sec.
I like to think he tried jumping out the window and just hit his head on the way down. So we carried him back up, and he hit his head on the window. He smacked the window and got knocked out. That could be
All right. Okay. All right. Well, I think the people that didn't go to the tower went back to your apartment, right?
We did, yeah. It was
okay.
hell.
I just retconned the entire event, and you're now retconning my retcon.
Well, the only thing yes, you got knocked out by a flying piece of wood, or something like that. There was chaos downtown. You tried to bravely save people, even though the MC was telling you that's useless. You insisted to do it, and then a big piece of wood hit you in the head and knocked you out. And then they had to be like, "Well, we're going to go to the tower, but we can't now because Chuck's chucking it up. So we have to drag him back to the apartment too."
And then I found a poem, and I decided I was going to go back.
We can't go back that far.
No,
I'm not going back as far. No. Oh well.
We just got to go back to the decision that is going to make the MC's life hard and make it easier.
I'll still take my juice though.
Yes, yeah, of course.
So yeah, we went back to my apartment. I mean, we could say that Penny, we're dragging Chuck back up through the elevator and stuff to get him back there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
It's a real tough climb because he's a big guy, but we do.
Oh, he's in a bubble. I'm like, I am like, I've created a bubble with my hands, and I'm just kind of like floating him up on like a little bubble gurney.
I like to think that we're kind of pushing it like one of those, those bubbles at the beach where you can run on the water kind of thing. Yeah, just pushing it.
He's like a hamster in the ball, and we're just kind of like pushing him up the stairs like Sisyphus. Like, yeah, I like that better. We get him upstairs.
All right. So as you wake up the next day, you notice that the trail of chaos seems to have stopped for the moment. It did start in the downtown-ish area and sort of moved across the city, and where it ended, you don't know exactly. Perhaps there'll be future events that might lead you more toward that ground zero, but for now, it's unclear where it stopped, where the creator, if there is a creator of that chaos, was or went, and you don't know. It could come back at any time. And if you really wanted to, you could investigate further, but that's really up to you.
I think it'd be foolish for us not to investigate further by checking out the news feeds and everything else, maybe phoning friends. We've got to check out what the hell's going on.
The news isn't going to be accurate about what's happening.
Yeah, no.
But this probably like maybe an information network.
All right, so how would you like to look into this particular question?
I would like to make up something by using a reverse clue. And that there is an information network run by Rifts that provides Rift news throughout the city, and we can access it with an app on our phones that's specifically Rift powered.
That's going to require a 10 segment clock. That it's going to require a long-term project. Oh, sorry. Oh God, I got confused again. Sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
We could just, because I don't think the Mist would allow us to have our own news broadcast.
No, there's no shot that could be.
There's no way.
But you could look beyond the Mist if you like. If it's called Looking Beyond the Mist. That's the network you're thinking of. Or you could do as something else. But I do like your.
We could hire a private investigator.
That's one hell of a reverse clue. Like, I could potentially grant you that reverse clue, but the costs would be enormous because you'd have to build the network yourself.
Well, I'm not on the See Through the Mist network, but I know someone that is. So without changing my data plan, let's go with that.
Me? Oh, okay. I can look through the Mist. Isn't it like it would be mythos, right? It's like a role based, or do I put tags in that? I can't remember if it's a tag one or if it's like kind of like Stop Holding Back, where it's like based on how many things you have.
It would be role plus mythos, I think.
I think it is role plus mythos.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't get to add any tags to it.
If it helps, there's a telescope in the apartment.
True.
It doesn't. There's no tags.
That's going to give you a -1 if you look through the telescope because it's dumb.
Fuck that telescope.
Okay, the telescope
then that's my hurt point to me.
No, what?
I was going to do it as a help point, but apparently the MC says it's a hurt point.
It's like Stop Holding Back. There's no pluses or minuses. You just do it.
Throw through a telescope.
There's no.
but tell me what you're doing though. You gotta tell me what I see.
I'm gonna look through the city. Like I have the ability to see through the mist occasionally. Like I have the ability to see through the mist a little bit, as we've described with my ability to just know things about rifts. So.
Oh, I know. I just need something to build off of, I just need you to get
I'll be looking over the city, because I can see downtown from my, the full downtown from my apartment, so I'll just look down at the view.
Surely someone with such immense power that they can cause such widespread destruction would have quite a strong rift signature.
You would think, but the mist is more powerful than me and Corbin Payne, so... from what I've figured. So I just roll investigate, right? Or is there
yeah,
a different? Like,
yeah.
there's
No, just
different
roll
clue?
investigate plus 3, I guess, if you're legendary. Is that a 9? did you get?
9. Yeah.
Okay, all right. You have 3. You can ask me 3 questions, right?
Yeah.
And then I can respond with some sort of a thing.
Yeah.
But I'll do that in a second.
So, I mean, obviously it's all over. Can I? What was your question, Paul? Because maybe it'll help me come up with. I only did this for you because my girlfriend asked me to, so I did it.
Thanks, babe. Okay, so we want to know if the rift power that was causing such destruction is still present, and if it is, where is it? We can kind of see the tower now; it's been established. So
let me remind you of this, okay? If you look at the Mist map, the map of the city of Mist.
Oh yes.
This may be relevant to your inquiry. I'm not sure. So, like, the path of destruction you could see started in the financial. It was downtown, went to the financial government district. There was an explosion. The laser hot pizza is no more for no good reason. It turns out that there was a baseball game going on, a very enjoyable baseball game that was ended when the dirt on the field swirled into a tornado and got in all kinds of little leaguers' eyes, and they cried and had to go home. No one was hurt though in that case. Whatever was causing the disaster apparently was running out of steam or was getting bored. There was an accident across the freeway, and then the chaos stopped.
Okay. Is that stuff that we already knew, or is that the question? Was that the answer to the question?
That was the answer to one question.
Okay.
Because I'm generous.
Yeah.
You have 2 more questions.
I have 2 more questions. Can I see Corbin Payne's tower still?
So you're saying,
like, now that I know
it
where
stopped
it is?
in Whitecliff?
I will say for one clue, you can see it for the course of the during the course of our discussion of that one clue.
I don't really care about it too much, honestly. So yeah, where did no, we already knew that. Shoot, man, I don't know any questions. I'm empty.
Does the tower have a helipad?
No, I don't think it has a helipad.
It does now, I guess. It does now. Yes.
I don't want that to be my question. Stop. It's a dumb question.
You only have one more clue.
No.
Excellent.
The helipad is gone. It was built too long ago.
We could use that.
We're not with this.
So what was the last thing that caused a lot of issues? Like where? Did you already say that? You kind of said that, right?
Yeah, it was like right here. You see this
at the baseball stadium, and it started across the street.
Yeah, and then there was a car accident here, and then I don't know. Then nothing after that.
Okay, my final question.
Yeah.
Would be, because I'm still looking through the mist. I'm looking over the city. Since I'm here, like, very crazy thing. Can I, like, sense any, like, strong rifts, like, in the city now that I'm, like, looking over the city a little bit? Is there any, like obviously Corbin Payne is, like, there, and, like, I maybe can sense him, but, like, are there any other strong rifts? I feel like this is just more of, like, a Maeve, like, being like, oh yeah, like, if I can sense rift activity, can I sense a big rift? Like,
you can actually. So you've awoken in over the last few cases to, like, a power to see through the mist, and I would only tell you this because no one else has any ability to know this except maybe you, and I'll let you use this clue. No more clues after this is the final clue.
Okay.
If you want
final clue.
Yeah, there is a force that has been born in the city extremely recently. It's not Corbin Payne. It's not anything to do with the truth, so far as you could tell. You know, you've got some feel. You know, since you spoke with Mr. Burns, you know, your spidey senses have noticed there's power centers around the city. You haven't been able to sort of put together your ideas about who might be who. Hopefully, when you talk to Mr. Burns again later, you'll get a better idea of what he's talking about there. This has nothing to do with that, so far as you can tell. Or it might not. It's like a new massive rupture in the force, in the mist, such that you know that there's going to be there's trouble afoot, and it did this new force. You can't tie it to a person for some reason. Like, it seems to have been born, but then it sort of got sucked in on itself. So this is almost you thinking back, right? You're like, you know what? This White Cliff area, that was where I sensed the power in the mist, right? Like the birth of a powerful rift, maybe even an avatar. I don't know. But then it's like shortly after the big explosion, the Big Bang, if you will, it's almost, it got engulfed such that you can't sense the power anymore. It's different because you know what mist shrouding feels like, and it wasn't that. It was something even more powerful. One might, you know, to obscure someone's rift abilities. It's almost as if their ability to obscure doesn't derive itself from the mist, but it derives it from the mythos themselves. But it definitely came to, you know, because you're like, it definitely came from the White Cliff area.
Yeah, Maeve kind of, you know, again, like her eyes glow when she does this. And she kind of snaps back, blinks, her eyes are back to normal, and she looks towards Penny and a knocked out Chuck who maybe is coming to now. And she goes, so the stuff is over, but it seems like I think we should go to. Do you guys want to take a day trip to White Cliff? I feel like I haven't been there in a while. I think something's happening there.
Just like a date?
No,
Oh,
not a date.
you're being invited too, so no. But what?
Now, just so you know, like, White Cliff is a lower middle class neighborhood of the city. Like, you know, you don't think about it much. It's not a tourist destination. Like, it's south of Little Italy. That's the place where you're going to go to get the good food. You know, White Cliff is kind of unremarkable.
It's not like Happyville where I'm from.
Right. It's sort of the opposite of Happyville. Well, it's the almost opposite of Happyville. It's nestled between the industrial zone, which is a dog shit place, but a fun place, you know, at night to hang out. Some places, and Little Italy. It's south of Miller Square. Like, you know, everywhere around it. You don't really think too much about White Cliff, to be honest with you. Like, it's definitely when Mavis says, "Let's go take a day trip there," you're like, "What? Why?"
I know rich girl Mavis is asking you to go to the
I want to
poor
do some
people area.
poverty too. You know.
Yeah, I don't know how
why
to describe.
though?
I feel like there's something there, and it felt like it got, like, how do I describe it? I got like it was born and then it just got snuffed out, but it was such a big power, almost like something is hiding it, but it's not like the veil. The veil's not hiding it. Something else is hiding it. So it feels kind of like the way that we talk about Corbin Payne, you know?
Sorry, who?
Corbin Payne.
Who?
Yes, that person.
The person who should not be named because it makes the ground
Bob.
shake.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
A light bulb flickers when you say that, but you don't know.
So you're saying like Bob ate the thing that just like went wow?
No, I'm guessing it had. I guess it's no. I don't think it's either something started and got destroyed, or something hid itself, or something is being hidden by something stronger or different from the veil. which is the thing that covers things for us normally that you guys can't see.
Okay, so
Yeah,
anyway,
I feel like
Started hiding or got eaten.
Losers. You
Maeve,
can't see
Maeve
nothing.
definitely talks to people like like the children sometimes when
Yeah.
she tries to explain this stuff. She's like, so basically there's this veil that covers things, and then we are magical people, and we can see past the veil, but not sometimes. But I am cooler than you, so I can see through it most of the time.
you had the brownie, didn't you? You had the brownie from the alchemist, didn't you? Like, just if you're going for a
No,
trip,
I
we need to
don't
know.
do drugs. I specifically don't do drugs anymore, not even the fun ones, because I don't want people to be able to say that I do drugs. So,
Okay,
thanks,
so I'll tick
guys.
that
I
off the
can't even
bucket
smoke weed
list.
anymore.
Let's not do that one. Okay, that's fine. Anywhere specifically in Whitecliff, or just in general Whitecliff?
I mean, the best place to start might be like where the last incident was for Mr. Bob walking through the city, which is a car crash.
Did you just
outside
genderize
Whitecliff.
Bob?
Bob has a gender. He's a dude.
I'm just saying.
I mean, everything that I've read says he's a dude. I guess you're right. I should ask him for his pronouns. Let me.
Yes,
just
we should ask
him
him
next time I
first.
see him when he's going through the city and causing chaos. Let me stop and be like, "Hey, sir,
My
sorry."
pronouns are he, him. Just so you know.
See, there we go. See, he said he, him. Thank you, ambiguous voice.
That was the radio. Don't worry about that. That's a different thing.
Yeah, that was a weird thing
Um,
that is cut in for that.
So, I don't know. Are you guys like? Could we go do that? I feel like that's a lot easier than going to find Bob right now.
I
So,
have got
road trip to the slums? Well, suburbs.
It's slums, kind of.
Well, first things first, let's check if Jack's, got a concussion or anything, because you took a real big bump. Like, you got a thick head, and the way that kind of plank just flattened you, I genuinely was pretty concerned. I'm glad you're up so quickly. It's not surprising.
It might be look. It might be more fruitful. I'm just gonna suggest this you might want to just take a look at some local, news reports that might help.
Yeah, maybe we can find the
because
nearest.
a lot of times,
thing.
like rift activity often manifests itself in normie sleeper news that might, you ever seen the show Supernatural? Like, is this our kind of case? You might want to take a look.
I mean, Mavis said that it's her kind of case, but if
okay,
all
right.
try to investigate the TV, that's...
You look at the Slender mags to find out the real truth.
That's
and they say someone's an alien. They actually are.
That's like looking on Bookface and trying to find some stuff about that. Like,
well, I need to do a bit of research for the inevitable paper I'm going to have to write at this back at HQ of my own.
That's right. We need
I'll do that right now.
I want a roll, is what I want.
I gave you
a
roll
investigate.
Yeah, but I want another one. I want another.
Well,
I want another roll.
I'm gonna hit the local news. I'm gonna get on TV and start flicking through.
Okay.
Click.
I'm gonna offer you a bargain, if you will.
Bargain. That's too good to choose.
Look,
no.
If you only choose one tag at maximum, I will direct your one question to a specific location you could go to that will be help you in your mission. If you do, but you can only choose one tag in support of your efforts.
But you could. But
I've been reading other
counter argument.
She did say you can't use juice, and you have a chat die and
counter argument. What if I use no tags?
No tags?
What about juice? Does juice count?
You could roll plus. Okay. Well, what do you want then? You're gonna roll flat. What do you want from me?
Well, that's what I'm asking. What are you offering?
What am I offering?
No, not rolling flat. I'm saying no tag.
I can't offer anything else. Okay, well, you're trying to trick me, and you can't trick me. Forget it.
Well, then I'll use a tag, and the only tag I've got for is...
Deals up.
The only tag I've got is Maeve's apartment for going through the TV.
All right.
So I've got no tags for this investigation that are applicable.
Okay. Well, then.
However,
Also-
you are getting a help point
But-
because I will change the channel and know the right one to look for. Help point.
Paul was like, I'm gonna investigate, and then Chuck is like, I'm gonna investigate, but I only have one tag.
No, I have
It's
0
crude.
tags work. So
I don't-
that's
it makes sense for Chucky. We just sit down and do it.
So I'm going to use
like-
chat point. I'm going to use the apartment, and I'm going to use
Help point.
the juice which you gave me, and the help.
Wait a
So
second.
it's-
Hold on.
beep.
Okay, so you're gonna get 3 plus 3, but then you don't get your deal.
I'm
No
using
deal.
one tag, which is
Okay.
your offer.
Hey, okay, no cheating.
I'm not cheating.
Roll
I'm
plus
using
one.
You said one tag. You didn't say anything about.
All
juice, first
right,
of all.
fine, whatever. Okay.
the tag, chat, and
Fine.
monologue plus help. That's
Fine.
4.
God, these players.
Oh my God,
man.
4.
4 from all that.
Okay, but if you roll a miss, I'm gonna nuke the city. Okay, I'm gonna literally it's gonna be a nuclear
Don't
bomb.
nuke me.
Oh.
Can you nuke him? Not me. I didn't do anything. I haven't even been helping in this.
Just
I
the
would
There will
have
apartment.
be
a deal.
a literal fucking nuclear explosion. Okay, so you
just the-
better
I'm
pass.
just
That's all I'm saying.
I'm
Please
going to
miss.
take a weakness.
Please
I'm going to
miss.
have to take a weakness though.
I know. Please miss. I want him to miss.
I want to take a weakness.
Yeah.
What's I lost the manual for like just
No.
flicking through. No, foolhardy. No.
Oh, I didn't even do my
too
questions
complicated.
from the clue.
That's
Yeah, complicated makes sense.
complicated. Okay, that's my weakness. So we're down to 3. With everything, with the everything. Where am I?
Yeah.
Yep. Investigate. Let's do this.
Polly just wanted to have a fun deal.
Yeah, I know. I just want. Oh shit! Oh, I thought it was.
No, it's about success.
Campaign's over. Get out. Get ready.
You could still expose us to danger, though.
Tune in next
so-
week.
Yeah, Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, I assure you, I will expose you to danger, but it will be unfair if I like do anything too extreme. This is not designed for that. How was that? Okay. Anyway, you have 3 questions that you could ask me right now, or you could do reverse clues. Now, I did promise you one, but I will never do this again because
Sure.
I can see how shitty people are going to be with it.
I would take it. Offer me deals, please.
Okay,
I'll take
sorry. I mean, certain people will not get any offers anymore.
I'll take your deals every time.
players, certain problematic players will not be offered deals in the future. Others will. Okay. So yes. Yeah, I don't mean to be overly broad. I'm sorry. Okay, so here is your hard-earned one direct followable clue. There is a there is a campaign. So like you immediately like you could do your whatever City of Mist Google search. God, that's the most
TV.
stupid. Yeah. Okay. Oh, TV. You click through and you say, "Recall Mayor Ricci. She cannot control the crime in Whitecliff. The Concerned Citizens Council is calling for you to organize against Mayor Ricci. She has lost control of the city, and we must fight back against the gang activity. Come now, volunteer at the Concerned Citizens Council, and if you want to involve yourself in any strange activity here in Whitecliff, the place to go is the Concerned Citizens Council." That was kind of weird to say.
That's weird.
If you're investigative riffs that just cheated the GM out of a good clue, you'll go to Concerned Citizens Council. Okay, but you have 2 other questions you could ask.
That sounds very targeted.
Is it?
Well, it sounds perfect for Chuck because I'm there to save everybody. I'm a concerned
right.
citizen of the entire city. How long is this? Like, what gangs are involved? What's going on in?
All right. Well, okay.
We'll have to go find out.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to use your clues, I could tell you.
Yeah.
Because you do a little digging. I mean, this is all probably public and talked about in the very local newspapers or the websites. So there's 2 gangs so far as you could tell that are at odds. They are called the one is called the Errants and the other is called the the non-errands. No, the God, how is this
Norrens.
not right in front of my face?
The squires.
Errands,
Knight errants
and
and
the
squires.
Scoonies and the Scoonies.
Scoonies. Okay.
And you
Okay.
have one more question.
Aaron's in the Scoonies. Ooh,
Yep.
okay. How long have they been fighting for?
Seems like it's just started.
Okay,
I mean,
that's all the clues.
maybe a few weeks. A few weeks. It's almost like it's almost tied to when if you like talk with Mavis for a little bit, it's like kind of a little bit after that weird sort of rift explosion that she sensed. You sort of can tie that around to maybe this similar-ish time. Seems like the gang.
So
thing
someone
started after
awakened.
Showdown.
Got it. Oh wow, 2 help points for me in one game. Thank you guys.
Yeah. So yes, you got a 12 point as well.
Is our fearless leader, of course.
That's all. That's all the questions finished.
Yep.
I believe
Fearless leader.
because you're so kind, and Chuck does amazing investigations.
Oh wait, and okay, so I'm gonna expose you to danger.
Yes.
Here's the danger.
My upstairs neighbor. I feel like she's.
Yeah,
gonna
I
fucking-
know.
I feel
Oh.
like is it my upstairs neighbor?
It's been building up for a while. Also, this is like
Yeah,
technically
no,
two.
like this is such that this would be the perfect time, but I don't want to slow down.
Well,
Ah, do
while
it,
you're
do
thinking,
it.
I unburned the Maeve's apartment.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I wouldn't unburn
Okay.
it yet. Okay, yeah.
All right. So here's the No, I can't do that. Because I'm not.
Really
I
funny
don't
because I
know.
took the improvement to gain closure with my nemesis, so I feel like it could be.
Oh. Okay.
One of the gang shows up.
I've still got a nemesis.
Okay. So you took that to. The
Yeah,
problem is I
because you
can't.
said that we tried to do the leave the city, but you said that it didn't work, so I said I'll take this one because I know that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Give me a prompt. Give me.
A prompt?
Holiday.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean,
no, no.
If it's my upstairs neighbor, maybe they're making too much noise and like slamming on the floor. There could be like a commotion upstairs. Makes me or that maybe they think we're being too loud because we just threw Chuck on the. We could be too loud.
All right, I've got it.
We're not having sex down here. We're just totally wrestling.
Why is everything sex with you? Chuck needs to get laid, apparently.
I'm trying, but she's always waiting for a flight.
The fire alarm suddenly goes off in the building. And you happen to know that the building recently upgraded the fire suppression system to include sprinklers that will go off automatically instead of just waiting to be triggered for other reasons. So there could be there could be substantial damage done to your upholstery or the like.
No. No,
Running over, trying to cover things, trying to cover the TV with
it's
like
fine.
a
Yeah, I'm just
coat
like
or
I start
something.
creating bubbles to like bubble up at least my couch. I'm like, no, not the couch. It's the only thing that I love. Don't do this.
I put my coat over the TV, trying to cover it.
No, fuck the TV. Protect the couch.
We already.
It's an antique.
I had this discussion with Alex, like to waterproof the apartment, the HQ, because like there'd be blood and things like that, and so. Oh, well,
Blood?
we needed to get that done.
Do not put things over this couch. I feel like I've mentioned this like once, but Maeve has a 70s style, like, specific conversation pit in the living room with like this very comfortable looking, like, woolen couch. Like, it's one of those like fluffy ones. And so she's definitely like, no, like my couch, my poor couch. Can I protect the couch, Polly? I don't care about anything else in the apartment.
Otherwise, the couch.
Here's what happens: the sprinkler starts to turn on for a second. You get between the sprinkler and the couch, and then it stops.
Just bubble around the sprinkler.
I'm sitting there with like
Catch the
my shirt all wet, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
damn it. Like,
Yeah.
thank God.
What about the photos in Kel's room?
And you hear somewhere a sound of disappointment. Doesn't work. I should have known. Why did I try that?
Dude, I hear someone. The only person
Yeah.
that I'd be able to hear is my upstairs neighbor.
Yeah. Well, that's
So-
who you have a special connection with your upstairs neighbor, and
A special connection.
they're.
Would you mind if
they're-
I like take a second to go upstairs and ask my neighbor if they're okay? Because I feel like if my thing went off, like, and I hear
Yeah, like-
them,
Babe, that's a great idea. I'll go check out.
yeah, that's a
uh,
great idea.
I'll go check out the other room because I'm pretty sure all of her photos are ruined now because it's like a black room situation. So I'll go check that out as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, I forgot about Kel.
Her room's
Maeve
probably
definitely didn't forget
fucked.
about Kel. She did not forget about Kel. She's being a bitch.
Oh yeah. I forgot. You know.
We know. Go upstairs. I'll go handle that.
Yeah,
Chuck, do you want to try it? Maybe fix the TV? You any good at that?
Not really.
Okay, well, best of luck.
Don't worry about the TV. I'll pay people to come in and fix it. I'm just gonna go upstairs and check on the upstairs neighbor, and then we'll head to White Cliff. So Chuck, at least go drink some orange juice or something.
I gotta pull.
Maeve,
up
do you
your
have a hammer
upstairs
somewhere?
neighbor.
No.
Might
Do
need
you
some.
want a hammer?
We need
I can
hammers for
get a
fixing
hammer.
things, don't we?
Not the TV. Don't touch the TV.
I gotta find the
Um,
upstairs neighbor's danger card.
Well, I got a
Oh,
picture
she's
of
a
B and
danger
Q, a
card?
bunch of.
Yeah, oh yeah.
She
Oh,
has
I
a
wrote
danger
up your.
card?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, no. I took a little time for this. That's but where is it? Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go upstairs and I'm gonna knock on the door and just like, you know, kind of like I'm still like have like a wet T-shirt. Like definitely just like all wet here. But it's not see-through because it's a black shirt, so you can't actually see anything.
Damn it.
So you knock on the door and immediately opens. Right. Like, you know how long I've been here for, right? I mean,
Who
you
is
knew I was here. What?
Do I know who it is?
Yeah.
Just by looking at it?
Yeah, right. Yeah. She's not even trying to hide anymore. You know,
So
she's trying to, like the fucking with you has obviously failed. Like she's tried different things to like get your attention. She's had, like it's, she's had the water shut off. She's messing around with, and you're just not biting. You're too busy. You haven't really thought about her, and she's kind of mad.
So is this my sister Alice? Is this what
Yeah,
I'm thinking? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's fun. Yeah, Maeve kind of just like she's taken aback a second because she did not realize she has not thought about this woman. And
Yeah,
she
I
goes, Alice, hi. I'm glad to see that you're alive.
Yeah, likewise.
Where have you
I
been?
couldn't have told. Where have I been? I've been I've been busy. I got a lot
You've
going
been
on.
busy.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I have a lot going on too. I didn't know that you moved upstairs. That's crazy.
You knew. Okay. You knew it.
I mean, I'm gonna be 100% with you. I thought you were dead. I mean, mom and dad are still looking for you, but they're still looking for you because they're delusional.
Okay, but I can't go back there. I can't go
I
back.
mean,
there
I
with
don't
it.
blame you.
Look. I all I've ever wanted was to like well, I would say all I ever wanted your attention, but that's a lie. I'm gonna be honest with you. All I've ever wanted is for you to just go away and stop doing what you're doing. And
You moved upstairs above me so that I could go away.
Why do you always end up where I end up?
I've
Why
been
do we
here
always
for
end up
4
in the same
years.
place?
You're the one who moved above me, Alice.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. But it's because I have to make sure that you stop ruining people's lives. It's you anybody that gets near you, their lives turn. It's like you're like a storm. You're like a destructive path that lures
Like a tornado?
people into
Like a
beauty.
tornado. You're describing
Kind of like a tornado. Stop it! I know what you're trying to do there.
What I'm trying to do, you're the one who's bringing up childhood. Like, I was a kid when you left. What are you talking about? I ruined everything. You don't even know me. She stifles the word bitch. Like, she's just...
Look,
you don't even know me. What do you know about me?
I know you.
Oh, you know
I
me?
know you. Yes,
Oh,
I know you. I know
do you
you.
know- Okay. You know me. So do you know how it felt when mommy and daddy's favorite little girl left the house and suddenly it was just I had to be you and I couldn't be you? Oh no. Big old Alice can't live with mommy and daddy. Great. Yeah, I get it. I don't want to fucking live with them either. Sorry, I swore. I don't want to live with them either. No one wants to live with the Thorns. Are you kidding me? Don't blame me for you were perfect. Don't give me that.
But why didn't you come find me? Why did you just assume I was dead? You never even looked, did you?
I mean,
I found you first.
I thought you died. Like, I thought that I was being realistic. You vanished in the middle of the night. Our parents are super rich and could not find you with private detectives that they hired for 10 years. How the hell am I supposed to know that you're still alive? God. She's just like, she get all heated, like sweaty. She's just like upset. Like, I'm really pissed that you didn't come and talk to me. Like, number one.
Yeah, like she's starting to think, you know what? Maybe I have a communication problem here.
Maybe just a little bit.
Hey, look. I thought that moving in upstairs and just giving you an opportunity to come talk to me was like me reaching out to you. And I feel like you just snubbed me. You know, like I am trying to be open here. You know, like okay, look, I had to do what I had to do. I had to leave, right? And I couldn't take you with me. I don't have that, you know, ability, but I'm the one who moved upstairs, right? Like I could have not done that. It's almost like I'm the good person here.
You're the good person here?
Yes.
How
I'm
am I the bad person here?
Because you didn't. How long have you lived downstairs from me? And now,
like 2 months.
And now you
Alice.
decide to come up here.
2 months.
That's a lot of that's a lot of days.
That is not a lot of time. I've only been in a relationship for like 4 months. It's not even like that's not a long time.
Well, that's true. I haven't thought about you, to be honest with you. So, you know, like
bullshit that you haven't thought about me. You moved above me on purpose.
No, that was.
No,
I
didn't.
You can't stop thinking about me. Just admit it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You've been obsessed with me. I can tell that you've been obsessed with me ever since I left home. Our parents probably weren't like you at all. Probably didn't act like that at all. They were probably glad that I was gone and out of their hair. And you are trying to gaslight me now and tell me that you had to be me. They didn't like me, and you don't like me, and now you're lying.
They didn't like you. Oh, Miss Straight A's? Like, Miss wants to wear pretty colors and, like, not be, and follow their wishes? Are you kidding me? Who are you talking to? Did you, like, was there, like, a head injury? Honestly, was there a head injury? We can get that treated.
See how you
Alice.
are. You see how you are. See, this is what happens when you stay at home too long with with our parents. Look. I'm happy to forgive and forget, but you have to say sorry for not coming up to visit me earlier. And never mention that I left home again, because that's not nice of you. You have to learn how to be better.
I'm not going to tell mom and dad that I found you. I feel like they'd get a lot worse with me. Like, they keep giving me money.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
I just said I'm not going to, because I feel
okay, but you were thinking about doing it.
No, I just said I can't do it. That doesn't mean that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I know, she's so annoying. What the fuck? Can I roll convince? Can I roll convince?
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a good way to do it.
I want to roll something to, like, calm her the fuck down so she'll stop talking over me.
I want to add one thing very quickly, just to throw some extra bones into this wonderful pot of greatness. I'm assuming this is with raised voices, considering this is a pretty heated debate.
We're fucking yelling in the hallway, like...
Yeah, did we hear it?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
I'm also going to add a hurt point into there, because I'm about to do something which will maybe hurt this calming motion as you arguing in the hallway. Chuck goes, hi,
It's upstairs. We're
yeah,
like...
I go upstairs to the hallway.
Oh, okay.
Hi, neighbour. Hi, Nave. Isn't this the neighbour you told us not to go to talk to when she moved in? Have you got a screwdriver?
No, go downstairs. Get out of my face. Go downstairs before I pop you like a bubble. Get out of my face. I'm having a discussion.
Hi,
here.
lovely person. Nice to meet you.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
There's your hurt point.
I have a woman
And
of words.
as an addition, very quickly, as we heard all of this, I'm phoning Mave's parents. And I'm letting them know where their daughter is.
Do not do that. Are you adding a hurt point on me right now?
Nope, I'm just doing that because it's the right thing to do.
It is not the right thing to do. Don't do that. Oh my god.
Hello. Yes, sorry. It's great to hear.
You don't have you don't have her parents' number.
We've met once. Yeah, I've got.
No.
A guest
How do you have her
upstairs.
parents'
really
number?
Need.
I would like to know how you got her parents' number, because I feel
Alex,
like she wouldn't have given it
That's
to
a
you.
fair question. You have to be
Well,
able to answer
I met the parents once, and I would have definitely exchanged numbers with them at that point.
I don't think they
Okay,
like
but
you.
that would require a change the game. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Stay away from my parents.
Maybe this
Or a
apartment
flashback.
doesn't have
Or a
a phone in it with her parents' number
No,
listed in it.
who has a landline? I'm 25, 424. I have a landline. Okay. That could not happen. We're not realistic. Leave my parents alone. You fucking
Oh no, it's
freak.
very realistic, and I will change the game if I have to.
I'm going to beat you up if you do. So I'm going to use a woman of words and
Leisure
socially perceptive, okay? And I can get into her head. So those are my tags. I'm using sugar-coated words, but I am going to use this improvement that I got with my training, which is once per session you can create a temporary story tag that reflects a useful method or detail covered by your training within reason. I'm going to pull out a poem that I wrote about my life living with my parents. Specifically my life without my sister. So that'll be a +1 to a story tag that I'm creating called shitty childhood poem. Cool.
Okay. I like that.
Wait, so I have a -1.
Shitty childhood poem.
Shitty childhood poem, yeah. Sugar-coated words that'll put me down to. So I'm gonna. What? Oh, duh, dumbass. Stupid. Okay, that's a 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm also going to use Maeve's apartment. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna trigger crew bank account because I'm gonna show her that like my parents. I'm gonna show her like text messages and then like the account of them just like giving me money every time I ask them a question because they don't actually care. They'll just give me money and try to throw money at me and. They think that money solves all my problems. So I'm going to use crew bank account for that.
Okay.
And I will,
That's
I
clever.
have a bank account?
yeah, you don't have access to it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to use positive affirmations from my ally Geraldine Granger. I'm gonna burn that tag.
Oh,
I
look at
haven't
that!
used her once.
Look at that!
So,
Yeah, no, you haven't. You haven't
Yeah.
at all.
I will do
I
that.
haven't killed her yet.
You haven't killed her yet, because I haven't used her yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna-
eventually, yeah, that's the kiss of death when you start using an ally.
Yeah, now she's gonna die. Goodbye, Geraldine Granger. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's a +4. What am I rolling? Convince or
Roll convince. That's a good one for this one because she's not, she could be convinced. Great success. Okay, so you can. What do you want her to do?
I want the status to be like willing to listen for, or like receptive for. So she's like receptive to the info that I'm giving her.
Okay. Okay. Well, the way it works is like she could take the status, or she could just do what you want.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
like I'm inclined to just have her do what you want.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she says, "Listen, starting off on the wrong foot. Yes, I did tell my friends not to come up here, but that's because I sensed what's going on in here with you, Alice. The whole magic-y thing that I can tell that's going on with you. And I know that it's directly oppositional from the magic-y thing that's happening with me. And I didn't know who you were. I just knew that you were someone that I didn't want to fuck with. Number 2, here's a poem. You can read it. I've been writing poetry since you left because our parents gave me no other option and no other outlet. When I told them that I was sad, they would tell me that I am just going to need to suck it up and be more like Alice. Great. Love that. Love that you left home. And you have no idea what happened and you're telling me what my childhood was like. Thank you. I went to university not because I wanted to, just to get away from them. Because they tell me once I graduate, I have to live with them. I have to go back home. Because they are lonely. They do not know what to do with themselves without you there. So I get that you can't go back, understand completely, but our parents fucking suck. And you are not going to sit here and tell me that I am the one that did something wrong. And now you can talk. I don't want to argue. I just want to talk.
So she reads
this
it.
out.
She reads it, and in the shitty teenage, partially rhyming prose, she sees something. It's like, I thought you hated me.
I hated you, Alice. You're the only person that understood me.
I see that, and I'm so sorry.
I hate our parents. They suck. Like, I never hated you.
They did. I was selfish. I should have taken you with me, but I didn't know what Thank you.
Hey, stop! You're gonna make me cry now. Stop! Don't cry. Oh God! Stop! I'm wearing mascara, like a lot of it.
Okay, so she's changing her agenda to like like be a better sister and like recover from like the past trauma or whatever. Like it's her defensiveness, her like inclination to gaslight you instead of talking about the real issue. She won't do that anymore because of the role. And she's inclined to see things in the most favorable light possible.
She says, "Listen, I would have loved to come up here and talk to you if I knew it was you. I know that you don't think that, but I would have came up here."
I believe you. I don't know why. I guess I lost my head. I assumed. I just didn't know.
Well, don't worry. I'm not going to tell Mom and Dad. I kind of wish they didn't think I was alive. She kind of just goes like, "Can I give you a hug? Like now?"
Oh yeah, she's like, "Of course."
Hugs. I'm gonna hug my sister that I haven't seen in like years.
Yeah.
In in the background, you see in the window to the apartment down the other end of the corridor, Chuck on the outside holding up a screwdriver and miming "I found one" and then disappear back down.
Also, my friend just stole a screwdriver from your apartment. I'll bring it back up. I'm sorry about it.
We'll deal with you actually friends later.
I'll let you meet my girlfriend at some point. I just need to go explain to her that
You have a girlfriend? Oh, wow.
I do have a girlfriend.
Wow, I'm so excited. Okay. I promise I'll be nicer.
Okay, we can skip all the luxury,
Okay,
but
okay,
that was fun.
okay.
That's fun.
Okay, so your nemesis is gone. You don't have a nemesis, and you have kind of an ally-ish type person if you want.
Ooh, sister.
Yeah.
Well, I actually should technically have another nemesis because I broke another theme since then, but
Oh, okay. We'll figure that out.
I'm actually thinking
Your
I have
new
two
nemesis is
extra ones,
Corbin
but
Payne.
My new nemesis is Corbin Payne. I don't want him
That's
to
a good.
be.
That's a
Please don't
good
make
one.
him.
No, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I don't want him to show up though.
But you're almost fully
Yeah.
healed. You'll be fine. Don't you do it. You do it.
Yeah, and then he like suddenly has a power maybe to like throw me back to tier 6 again.
Yeah, right.
That feel when.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
that
so
was good.
Mabel-
I'm glad we did that. I'm glad you forced me to do that.
I'm sorry, I had to figure it out.
Yeah.
But Maeve will go downstairs and be like, "Hey, Penny, hey, nice to see you. I know you heard all of that. I know you were listening.
I'm just on hold. Don't worry about it.
You're on hold with what?
With Gaston, your driver.
Give me the phone.
Why?
Give me the phone. Give me the
No,
phone. Give me the phone.
Oh, you want
hello.
Don't do it.
you want sexy
Don't
girl.
do
Give
it.
me the phone.
Don't do it.
Oh, hello,
Penelope-
little girl.
Penelope
I
Roberts,
just
give me
wanted to
the
phone
fucking
how you were, and I just wanted to see how your kids were doing and everything else because we haven't spoken in a while. How are you?
Oh,
fucking
you
phone
you
down.
are
Don't
calling
speak
me
to him.
up?
He's not.
You up? Is that's what we say in France?
Yeah. Are you up?
Yeah, that's right. Would you like to Netflix and chills with me, young lady?
No. Omelette du fromage later.
Is like going to the Eiffel Tower, only sexier.
Are you flirting with my driver right now?
I think that's what's happening. I'm a bit
I've
confused.
got to go
Hang up the
now
phone.
and
Hang up the
drive
phone.
the car.
Hang up
Bye
the phone.
Okay, here we go.
We're
Bye,
gonna-
nice
meeting to you.
I'm having my parents fire him. That no one flirts with my girlfriend. Anyway,
I think he had a bit too much prosecco. Don't worry about it. He's fine. So, what the hell are you
sister
going
is
to do
alive.
about that? Yeah.
I'm not going to do anything about it. We're not going to tell my parents because you've met my parents. My parents are crazy, and I
they spent
understand
most
that
of their
shit.
life looking for your sister. How could you not tell them? That's cruel.
Because my parents are the cruelest people I know.
You can at least let them know that she's alive to give some reassurance, like some
No,
photo
'cause then they'll
evidence.
start looking for her, and then they'll start looking around me, and they'll find her. If it's better that they think she's still missing.
Right,
Pretty
I don't
mean.
know. That's really cruel. I couldn't
What's
do that.
mean is my parents and their way of treating us as children.
But you're not
Did you not hear
children.
us talk about? She also just begged me not to tell them. Like, do you think
we
I'm gonna go against your
we
wishes?
heard. No, but this is a terrible predicament you've put us both in, because now we also know. And it's
you want me to make you
honestly,
forget?
it's kinda. Can you do that?
I mean, I could try. I don't know if I could do that, but I could try.
No,
wanna
I
do
don't.
that.
Don't mess with my brain. It's already messed up enough recently with the whole situation with the tunnel and everything. Look, it's just the situation is pretty fucked up. But quite frankly, we've got bigger fish to fry, so fair enough. But I
Yeah,
will
let's
just
just-
say, and I'll
Fish.
speak to your sister about this. But that's you got to work that shit out because it's just downright cruel.
Maybe what if? Hear me out. I just fake my death too, and then my parents like.
What if
And
I
then
could-
Excuse you!
my parents. Like, hear me out. Because I think my parents would actually. I think my parents would be okay if I died, right? Then they would just be like, "Oh, more money that we can spend on looking for Alice," and then they might find Alice, and then I'm dead, and I don't have to deal with it, right? That sounds like a great plan. And then we can get a
But that's a
U-Haul,
terrible-
and we can
But who's going
We
to pay
can
for the
get
get
your
HQ?
haul anyway.
and we can drive away. We can find some place to go. Like,
But we can already do that.
I know, but we both know that we can't leave the city anyways. So what do we like? Where are we gonna go anyways?
Well, for one thing, we could go find the people who work with that guy and go figure out what the hell's going on over there and find more out that way, can't we? But okay,
Can we
so
not talk about this in front of Chuck? Because I feel like he's gonna start telling people.
He's gonna be like, "Did you know there's nothing outside the city?"
But if you fake your own
You know
death,
we're
who's
not
going to pay
real.
for the HQ?
Holy-
No one, Chuck.
she's not
That's
going to
the
do that.
problem.
She won't do it. She's not going to do that to her parents. There's a lot going on. A lot of
Obviously, you do
live
not.
violence.
How about I
well
swap
enough.
you
I feel-
my parents' house for the HQ? You're
I don't want to live in Happyville. I don't know why, but it just seems like a weird place. It's kind of creepy to me.
Yeah, that neighbor was a bit creepy. He was very,
But
very
everyone's so
happy,
happy.
like too happy. I know
Those
it's
people-
weird.
Yeah, it's just weird.
everyone dresses the same. All the lawns are cut. Everything is perfect.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen the movie Stepford Wives? I feel like if you've seen
Sounds
that
like a
movie,
chick
you
flick.
never want to go to a place like it. It's not a chick flick, actually. It's kind of like a psychological horror movie. It's like a thriller. That's what Happyville looks
Well,
like.
we are
Chuck.
watching Legally Blonde later, right? That is still
Oh,
on.
do you want to watch the second one?
TV
where
might
she
have
does
to
the
wait for a
dog
bit.
thing, or
Yeah.
The first one. What did you do to the TV?
Yes. What has happened to the TV?
Nothing.
We call Mayor Ricci.
It's all
Mayor
there.
Ricci
All the
has
parts are
run
there.
our little town into the ground.
Why don't we go deal with this committee? And
The Concerned
maybe- 'cause I
Citizens
feel like-
Council is calling all volunteers.
I think that sounds like at least up our alley of like helping. So let's just go. Also, I'm already texting. She's like literally on her phone. She's like, I already texted my parents. They fired Pierre or whatever his name was.
That is so mean.
No,
I
he
told
just drunk a bit. It's okay. He doesn't have to. It's fine.
It was
was
a
a
bit
bit
drunk
weird,
when
but-
driving.
No driver is flirting with my girlfriend.
I was just being polite.
He's now apparently they demoted him to a gardener, so he still has a job. He's just not a driver anymore.
I water the flowers now.
I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of hot. That you wielded such power in response. You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty hot.
All right, save it for the bedroom.
All right,
I pity
so you
what
get into
he's going to do to the garden, though.
So you don't have a driver anymore. So you make your way over somehow, I guess, via.
I
I'll
can
public-
get
drive.
another driver. I'm still rich, but yeah, like it's just
Okay,
kinda...
all right.
Oh,
So
I
the
want to
parents send
drive.
over a temp, or you take a Uber. You take a.
You still need to get some lessons, Chuck.
You take an Uber over to.
Drive.
We know you can drive, but
and-
more lessons would be good. Get that license.
And the driver drops.
I
you
have
off
a
in-
license.
You have a license?
Yes.
What? Where?
I've always had a license.
I didn't know that. I thought you just knew how to drive through
No.
practice.
Penny, do you remember when Chuck was yelling at me about driving and said that some people shouldn't pass their driver's test because of with the car accident that we were almost in, but we were not in because I protected us? Yeah. Remember that
The
whole
flame bubble
thing?
thing.
I
Yeah.
internalized all of that. Maybe that's why I remember it and you don't.
I just didn't realize you actually passed your test. That's really well done, Chuck. I'm really proud of you.
Sorry.
What?
Okay, so
We're in the
the-
tuba car. Don't worry, we're on our way.
Yeah, where are
Yes.
we? Bring us to the campaign place.
right, yeah. So you
As we
make
go
your
to
way
break.
through Little Italy.
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah, we should.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you go to break or
Okay,
not.
we'll go to break.
We should.
No, let's go
We'll
to
go to break,
time to
and
break.
then when you get out of the, you're riding in the Uber during the break. When the break's over, then you'll be where you're supposed to be. You'll go through Little
Cool.
Italy. You'll go by the baseball stadium. You'll see the
The
you'll
path of
see the site,
destruction.
and then the Uber will drop you off right in front of the Concerned Citizens Council building,
Mm.
CCC.
or where it is,
Mm.
building that it's in. Assuming
Okay.
that's where you want to go, and it is.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Well, then let's go to break. We'll be right back. In just 10 short minutes. Stick around. This is your City of Mist campaign. We call it Nights of Payne University. We still have yet to get back on the campaign track, but it seems like we're about to return to the published adventures of the Nights of Payne University adventure path. See you in a little bit.
See you soon. And we're back.
We're back. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We return to the City of Mist, Nights of Payne University adventure, where our intrepid investigators have made their way across the city to the lower middle class borough of Whitecliff. You're dropped off at. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's a dreary day, raining, a little, just drizzling a little bit, overcast skies, the mood low, but you make your way into, you dropped off in front of an apartment building, and you enter, crammed into a small store space on the ground floor of this old apartment building is the Concerned Citizens Committee. The office facade reads like it belongs to a snoozy, underfunded, third-rate nonprofit. The yellowing blinds and hand-drawn sign on the door only bolster this assumption. Once you go through the door, though, the atmosphere changes. The place is buzzing hive of phones ringing, and note-taking. Let's just say it's the old kind of phones, with the rotary stuff. You hear the clack of, like, the typewriters, like the old-timey typewriters. Hand-draws only bolster the assumption. Once you go through the door, though, it's buzzing. Most of its occupants sitting in tight booths, trying hectically to answer all calls. Hello, Concerned Citizens Council. A chubby middle-aged man in a sweater and a bushy mustache walks up to you and shakes your hand firmly. Thanks for coming. We got a lot to talk about. Step into my office over here. He chuckles bitterly. Yeah.
Can I just say something before we walk in? I feel like Maeve would look to Penny and just be like, can I sound like a rich person for a second?
Oh yeah.
This place smells poor.
We call that working class odor.
It's but I know it sounds weird. You just if you know, you know, and I just wish Christine was here because she would agree with me.
You mean like they can't afford Febreze or something?
No. It just has that smell that poor people have.
It smells a lot like the dorms. I should probably complain about that.
That's what the dorms smell like.
Yeah, it does. I'm glad I'm not living there anymore. Thanks, babe. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Penny. This is Chuck. This is Maeve. Nice to meet you. Let's go into your office.
Yeah. I assume you're all new volunteers. Come.
Yes,
come
we're
on
here
in.
to save the world.
Oh, perfect. You're in the right place for that. Okay. Mabel, will you hold my calls, okay? I'm gonna talk to these kids. You know how they are when they're young. They want to save the world. Okay. Oh, come on now. Have a seat. Okay, so you come into the dingy office. You look like it kind of looks like an old newspaper reporters type office, except it's the only office that you can see in the whole place, in the whole sort of dingy, dreary place. It's dusty, no windows. He's in the middle of the floor, essentially. You sit on the couch, you kind of stick to it a little bit. Sit down. Tell me what brings you here. You want to help out with the, we're very conservative citizens. We're very concerned.
Yes,
young lady. What can I tell?
I'm not asking him. I'm asking the MC a question.
Oh, okay.
Gotta shake your face out. So you get. Oh, okay.
Yes, young lady. Yes, young lady.
So,
it's me, Paul.
I have a improvement that when I meet a Rift for the first time, I gain one clue about their mythos. Is he a Rift?
Yes.
He is?
You cannot tell.
Ooh. I can't tell.
Yes. I would normally tell you the answer to that, but for some reason... Okay, so if you were anybody else, I'd say no.
Okay.
But I'm going to say
okay.
You can't tell, yeah.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I kind of look to Penny, and I'm kind of standing. I don't sit. Like, I hear this sticky couch, and I just immediately stand. I'm like, no. And I go. I kind of just look at Penny, and I go like, all right, your turn. You go.
We're here to save the world. What can we do? How can we fight the crime?
Oh, good, because there's a lot of saving to be doing this. You You don't look like you're from the neighborhood. I don't recognize any of your faces.
We're students up at the university.
Oh, you're students from the university. Oh, okay, that's terrific. So, gosh, we've got a lot of work that needs to be done here. What are you interested in doing? Are you into community outreach? You want to
Canvassing?
reach out to? Well, we got. Perhaps I got to tell you, it would be super good. Okay, we got two things we want to do. But you got to roll probably investigate first before I get into the details of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Canvassing is. I hire people to do canvassing. This is like triggering.
Well, that's one thing. We don't give you that for free. We definitely could.
I'm at work.
We're in the middle of a campaign here. We've got to get the mayor of this town removed because she is just not doing what needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
There's problems all over. We're trying to build up the community. Make it a little more resourceful in itself. Because right now we're dependent. Oh, so sorry, I'm monologuing now, and I'm
you're monologuing.
But monologuing is great. Carry on.
I think Penny should ask him.
Who are you?
Because Penny has ruled today.
That's okay. I've got some questions to ask, but I can wait. He's giving us some really good information
people
already.
Get mad at me because I talk too much. I'm a vociferous fella.
Yeah, but you're telling us so much about what you guys do and everything, so you're giving us a great pitch. Please continue.
Who are you?
I feel like I should ask a roll for from you.
Okay, that's just fair.
Because Polly gets a little bored if you make every roll, so she kind of wants you to roll a little more.
Chuck was asking.
Who are you? What's your name?
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, my name's Calvin Cyrus. Oh, God, for my manners, Calvin. You can call me Mr. Cyrus, though.
Mr. Cyrus, absolute pleasure to meet you.
No, I'm just joking. That's it. That's a little joke between me and the people I like. You can call me Cal.
Okay, hey Cal. Right, so I'm a reporter as
my
well.
Boots?
I love your boots.
Leathery boots, they're
well worn. Well worn boots tell a really old story. I love
right.
So, I wanna. Actually, you do what you're gonna do, and then I'll give you something.
So, those worn boots tell me quite a lot. Also, this whole reporting situation you got going on is this is like the nerve center, isn't it? Where you kind of gather all the information together and you get everything ready to go. Yeah, I'm a reporter too, so I kind of get it. I get what you're after.
Wow. Okay. So I should give you +1 for that alone, but I'm not going to do it because I'm, but you deserve it because that you read me like a book, like a young lady. What? Oh, what's your name, little lady? I feel like you're going places in this world.
Penny.
Penny! Oh, yeah, okay. Great name. Great name. You say Penny, I'm not even going to make that joke. It's kind of embarrassing. Penny. Are you in the newspaper biz?
Not yet, but I will be.
Oh,
I am the head researcher
you're gonna be
at the
great.
University of Duskwell. I think so.
You're going to be
great. You just said University of Duskwell. See, you do it every time.
Wait a
second. You always do it. You do it every time.
I'm not familiar with that particular college. I feel like you might
go to Payne University.
Oh, okay.
It's a nickname. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, all right. A little fucker now, but okay.
So you want us to help out in lots of ways. So I'm going to be rolling I guess, investigate.
He starts clipping off the end of a cigar.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, a man of quality. Okay.
You don't mind the smoke, do you? No. I probably shouldn't smoke it. I'm sorry. I'm a little.
I do actually mind.
Oh, there you
go. Okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. It says no smoking in here. I know. It
smells like cigars, by the way.
I always like to follow the.
I've worked with this dude before. Literally someone that I work with.
Okay, so we're rolling something, and I feel like this is either going to be convince or investigate.
No, it's
investigate to try and find out more.
Hold on, just a second. Hold on, let me just check out this. Yeah.
Well, while you do that, Sarah wants a cookie. Gave Maeve another redemption.
Oh, nice. Okay, I've got nothing to add.
Okay, so he is trying to get us to help him in certain ways to kick the mayor out of office and replace them with their candidate. So I guess the investigation is going to be pretty simple. Who is the mayoral
But
candidate?
also, I have a question for him too.
Yeah, you can chuck it in.
Did you roll or not?
No,
Not yet.
Roll. You pick your tags, Paul. Let's ask questions
No,
later.
excuse me. I was giving the reason for asking, like you're supposed
No, that's
to.
fine. That's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine because I feel like
Pick your tags, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie. I'm gonna go right here. Paulie's working on it. All
There's
right,
one
so
more
we've got-
thing. There's one more thing I gotta do. So, I got a little bit of a custom move, you know, and it's because somebody decided to try to figure out who I am. I'm gonna trigger the status of shielded from Magic 3.
Shielded from Magic 3. I don't like that. All right.
I don't know. I don't have control over this kind of stuff.
Does this affect anything that isn't magic? Or does it affect everything?
It depends. I mean, it's and the tag is what it is. Hold on a second, but wait. Now we're gonna use this. We're gonna bust out this fucking. We're gonna use this right here. Suspect. Not a suspect though. That's not fair.
Are you using the cards on the map?
Well, I'm gonna try to use these icons, right? So this dude. Oh, look at that. Yeah. This is this guy right here.
What guy? Holly, where are we looking?
So where are
I'm imagining a fat Al Capone kind of guy. Maybe you got some
here's the
spaghetti
concern.
soup kind of stuck on him.
Okay, so we'll put him right. Well, look at that. We're roll 20ing here, folks. Roll 20. So this is this guy right here.
Karsh, can you pull up the map so people can see Polly doing this?
This is what's our boy's name here again? Calvin or Cal. We'll say.
He said, did he say Cyrus?
Cyrus.
No.
Calvin Cyrus.
Calvin Cyrus.
All right, here we go. There he is, and he is right now. He has a status. I just gave it to him. Put that right there, and it is.
Mind control.
Oh.
Well, that's the default. That's so annoying.
Mind controlled 4.
Yeah.
Mind controls.
Yeah, like no matter what
default?
comes up, it says mind control. Yeah, like mind controlled 4 is the default that comes up every time. If you can fucking believe that. Come on, roll 20.
It probably
we
would have
love
been
roll 20.
It could have been
You
my
know-
implementation of.
You know, kids, I got a little bit of a hobby. I like to play role playing with friends.
Me too. It's really great. You can get into a character, kind of lose yourself in the world.
Have you guys tried
It's great,
Roll20
isn't
before? It's an online platform.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, my problem is I don't make a lot of money, so I can't afford these fancy.
No, it's free. It's completely
what?
free.
Are you kidding
Yeah.
me? That's
and it has almost
crazy.
every TTRPG that you could want, even an obscure one that I've seen called City of Mist, which like doesn't have a big following, but
That doesn't sound real. That sounds like a fake thing.
it does sound fake, but it's real.
For
I don't
free?
believe that.
Impossible.
Paul,
All
can
right,
you
so
roll, please? Can you...
I'm waiting to see what I'm being told to do.
What did I say? I already forgot what the status
Investigate.
was.
He
Oh,
is magic
Shielded from
magic
magic free.
Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
None of what I'm doing is using magic or any powers. It's all logos. So will it be affected by this? Yes or no?
Well, tell me what. Probably not.
Okay, so it's investigative reporter because I'm using my ability as investigative reporter to find out what they're doing.
That doesn't sound magical, to be honest with you.
No, talk anyone into anything because I'm trying to get him to give us more information for investigating them. And then
Also fine.
Press pass because I'm proving my worth as a investigator reporter.
So sorry, that
Ergo.
sounds magical. No, I'm just kidding. JK.
Yes, my BBC press pass.
Also, I want to give Penny a +1, but it won't be a help point. It's actually going to be my improvement of my training called Expert Advice. So once per scene, you can let another player use a power tag from this theme, provided that tag describes a skill that you can reasonably teach them or have taught them in advance. You do not need to make a change the game move to do so. So I'm going to give you my Woman of Words tag. And
Wait, how does that work? That sounds like a fancy. Wait, say
it's
that
a
again.
cool
That's
improvement.
fancy. Yeah.
Once per scene, you can let another player use a broad tag from this theme provided that the tag describes a skill that you can reasonably teach them or could have taught them in advance. You do not need to make
Wow. That's
I know.
nuts.
Training is slept on. It's very good.
Yeah. Okay. All
There's
right.
also
Well,
literally creating a
once per
story
scene.
tag randomly. Once per scene. So I'm going
That's
to give you
really
my
nice.
woman of words tag. So you have a +1 for Maeve. And I could... How important do we think this guy is?
I don't think.
Well, I'm maxed on chat points, so I'm going to use one of those anyway. So we're at 5. I feel like that's probably enough.
I don't think this
5.
guy's very.
I could give you a +7.
Nah. I think we're good.
I could technically give you a +7.
I already had it handled. You're coming in with the fucking full home run. We're good.
Okay, from now on, if anybody ever rolls anything +7, I nuke the city. If you miss, I don't know if it's possible then.
All right,
It's
I'm
not
taking that
possible.
+7.
It's not
+7, got it.
possible
All
to
right.
miss.
Okay, just +6.
+6.
I think it's 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's 5. Okay, so rolling at a 5. I am going to include a weakness in this because why not? Which is the truth doesn't always matter.
It's like a free weakness for you. Let me just okay, just roll. I'm gonna get destroyed here.
No,
I
you're
was
not.
studying over the last couple weeks to figure out a way I can
that's
like
pretty good.
farm the rolls a little bit, but it's
12.
it's gonna require some. Okay, anyway, you rolled.
This is
a
literally
16.
Penny's bread and butter, you know.
All right.
She's a
Well, I
report.
guess I gotta just give up now, don't I?
All right. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, right. So I think someone wants to ask a question. Do you want to go ahead?
For some reason, I just gotta tell you
I'll make
everything
it.
I know.
I'll make it my last question because I feel
Okay.
like it might be. Yeah. I'll make it like the second to last question. Yeah.
Okay.
You asked 2,
Okay.
then I'll ask 1.
So, who is the candidate they're trying to have replace the mayor?
That's a good question.
Hold on. There might be an actual answer for that.
I feel like it's me, but I haven't announced my candidacy just yet. You know,
We're talking with the boss. Come on.
well, I feel like I could do a better job, but I haven't really, I haven't put my name out there. You know, the vote isn't coming up till a little bit later. But right now I'm just trying to get people to understand she needs to be she needs to be recalled from office. I don't want look. This campaign is about the city. It's not about me. But if I'm being honest, it's because I want to run. I think I could do a better job.
Well,
I
you
could run
definitely
for.
have the
I could run for mayor. I'm all about fighting crime.
I mean, I've lived here my whole life, and it's not till Yeah, I've been here forever, and I just things are going in the wrong direction. They're going downhill, and people often compliment me on my speaking voice and my way of being. They say you should be you're a very good politician type. Say,
I could run.
This guy. You would be really great, Chuck. I want to point it out.
I
That
know,
you'd be,
I'm all about fighting
incorruptible.
crime.
Yeah, and you'd be really nice as well. You don't even. I think you'd be a really great shot. A real fresh air situation in a overrun sense of politics. But let's not get into it. That's a different conversation. Okay, second question. When we walked into the building, it's in a rundown situation, and he's asking for volunteers that are unpaid. So my question is, when we walked in, did any
you
of
get
the
paid
people-
in love,
Oh,
respect.
in love. Oh, of course.
Appreciate. Well, love's a little extreme. I'm not that guy. Gratitude.
Oh, so no orgies. Gotcha.
Not yet. Wait until he wins.
Stop.
They don't invite me to those types of things. I mean,
When we walked in, were
Not
there
that I'm not
any
interested.
persons of interest? Like people that were clearly dressed way more fancy than anyone else here?
Okay. Do you see anybody that's dressing? No. You look around and it just seems like, it seems exactly like what it's described as a like a grassroots style operation. That is, you see no obvious thing that it's not what you've heard it to be so far.
No, like Helix badges or anything else like that running around.
Oh, interesting. No.
Oh,
That'll only just be
interesting.
one question. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I would like to ask my question.
Well, because my
This is kind
immediate
of-
reaction is to yes and you. You know, I was like, oh, and they're no, it's not gonna work. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that might be a red herring. He might throw us off the set.
Yeah.
So, what did you say his name was?
My name is you can call me Cal. You know, it's short for Calvin Cyrus.
Calvin, nice. to
True
meet you.
citizen of the world. I like to say
Great.
sometimes.
Calvin, what?
Yes.
What are you? I mean, and I think you know what I mean, but I have a sense of things, and I can't sense what you are, which means that you are much bigger than all three of us. So what are you?
Okay.
Mavis just to the point. She's like, all right,
Yeah.
cut the shit. What are
In
you?
order to get an answer to that question, that's going to require a different type of role. I mean, that's almost a hit
okay.
with all you got type role.
Oh.
because-
Toe to toe.
Because,
Hmm.
well, I'm going to say you caught him off guard here. You know, because he thought you're ordinary student, so I'll allow it. Hit with all you got type thing. It's gonna, you let me if you want to push the point, right? Like it's
I do want to push the point. Unfortunately,
Okay.
I don't want to let it go.
no. This might be interesting. This is not, of course, the way it's supposed to
Especially
happen.
if you
but,
fail.
know, we rarely do it the way it's supposed to happen. But I do want to make sure that he has all the proper protections against this unfair attack on his character. He's merely just trying to make the city better.
He's the future
Shield of
mayor.
Magic
Well,
3.
my
By the
future
way,
running mate, maybe.
okay. So I will say this: you happen to look around, and then when you become direct with him, you notice that there's kind of people looking over. You're kind of getting the attention. You're inside an office, but turns out you can see that there are people kind of watching. To see if anything untoward happens. Nothing.
Oh, they can,
no
can they
status.
hear us?
No,
I didn't know if they could
no,
hear
no,
us
no,
or
no,
not.
no.
Okay.
They can't hear anything. And here's what he's going to do. He has this ability. Once per scene, a character, he can make a character take respectful 3. I'm not going to give it to you because it's too late. You already decided it. But I'm going to say Penny takes respectful 3.
Face danger, babe. Face danger. Don't take
You
it.
can't. You cannot face danger according to this custom.
No.
I would have taken it anyway because he's a reporter. I'm a reporter. I already respect the guy.
Let's see anything else I might want to throw at you here. Just to.
He's shielded by magic 3 or shielded from magic.
Yeah.
Which I didn't plan on using on him.
Okay, so I can also take. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, so I also have this power. I have to not say the exact words because I'll give it away. But when anyone attempts to read my reactions or glean information from me or negotiate with me, I can take Monolithic 4, renewable as a soft move. So I'll take Monolithic 4.
Ooh.
Is that a minus that I have to do against him? Like,
Well, probably, but let's see if you could talk your way out of it.
okay. I mean,
Like you start to say, I know who you are. He doesn't react. He almost says, "Oh, that's cute," or, you don't sense any, you can stop there or you can try to continue.
Oh, I want to continue so bad.
I have
Is
to
it
do
any
this 'cause
help?
you are all getting super powerful, so I have to.
Is
be
there
more
any
careful
help
with
that
it.
this is
Well-
a dynamite situation?
Well, considering that Chuck does ask, so you're just after people to volunteer not actually fighting crime?
Are you
Wait.
using one of our questions for that?
Well, you're about to blow the rest of the questions, so I'm going to use one of the questions for
I'm
that.
gonna blow the question.
No.
Get nuked.
No, the questions are still there.
Yeah, I didn't even use the one because
We could resolve the questions first, and then you could do your hit with
Yeah.
all you got if you want to do that.
Okay.
That's up to you all.
That was what I was trying to lead towards more, because we're about to get nuked out of
No,
the
I'm not
city.
going to nuke you unless you cheat me.
Polly, it's not cheating. It's called playing the game properly.
Okay, I'm just kidding, by the way. You're never gonna get. I hope you know I'm just kidding.
What I mean is, we might get thrown out of the office. So
I just cry and complain. It means okay. Look, please take it as a compliment to your good gameplay when I cry and complain.
We see actually a balloon. We see a white shape above the city, and we just know
A drone
Oh,
of a bomber.
Yeah, that's the new Chinese delivery system. It's just they're experimenting with it. Don't worry about it. Get you some takeaway on the fly.
So if you want, I can ask the question of like, why don't you fight the crime yourself if it's such a big issue? Why don't you get people to like actually do the job?
Yeah, please do.
What do you
protect
mean?
the
You want
people.
me to be a? Wait, you trying to ask if I want to be a superhero? I mean, like, look, this neighborhood. This is all. Look, I'm trying to make this White Cliff a better place, more like when I was a little boy growing up here. You know, I can't do everything by myself. Surely you're not saying.
And that's why you recruit people. You don't have to be a superhero. You just have to be there for your community and help out. You don't have to recruit people to try to remove the mayor, but just helping out the city and just like helping out your neighbors and being friends with other people. You don't have to be a superhero, but it doesn't take superpowers to fight crime. But even the little things can help fight crime. You don't have to. It's not about removing them. Well, it shouldn't have to be about removing the mayor, but just making sure everyone's looking out for each other instead.
Well, hey, look, you're speaking my language, kid. You know.
Well, it doesn't seem I am because you're not
This
seemingly there to.
You're not letting me finish. You're kind of rude. For a youngster of your age. In fact, I can only do it once per scene.
I was
Otherwise,
about to say that.
God damn it. Look. You know. Unfortunately, the mayor is the one who's causing part of the problems here. You know, you got to get you can't fight City Hall. Sure. I take your point, kid. But you can vote out City Hall, and I'm not the only one here who's frustrated with the way this neighborhood has gone to pot. Right? That's right. I use an old-timey word.
But the gangs aren't run by the city hall. The gangs are run by gang leaders and ruffians. So if you can fight the gangs, then you don't need to fight City Hall. At least that's my perspective. You don't need to be a superhero to fight the gangs.
All right. Hey, look, kid. You're young. I understand this. You know, someday you're gonna learn the lesson that the only way that you can make change is by organizing your community. But when the government is in the way, you gotta change the government. You know, it's just the way of the world, kid.
Oh,
I mean, we do all kinds of things here. Where we started up a community. I can't talk like this anymore. It's starting to hurt my throat.
it's like
you were doing so well. It was like, wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
can you do full F-150 right now?
Look. We've set up a community garden. We have locally sourced produce now. Although things are changing for sure, you can make a lot of change through grassroots effort. That's what we're all about around here, grassroots. But the mayor is getting in the way. The mayor's got to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm curious to ask how the mayor is getting in the way.
I feel like the hint he just gave, which was the mayor's getting in the way, but also I could do better, and the fact that he dropped the I'm trying to recruit people thing.
Pick one and go for it.
All right. Would you have a good question you want to ask? Because I'm fine to let you take that too.
Go.
Right. So, during my investigative look around where we were looking, was there any gang signs inside of the building that we're in?
Oh yeah. Okay. So, was there any gang signs?
Mm-hmm. Of the two gangs that were mentioned before, specifically that we saw on TV.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to do a reverse clue, and I'll tell you which gang the sign represents.
Okay. It was the Errants and the Scoonies, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Errants is like knight errant, so that's a very clearly a a reference to Albion.
What are you talking
and
about?
the-
They're making mistakes. You know, it's error. It's
That's
you know, they're-
Camelot. That's Albion. That's Knights. Come
God
on.
damn it! Why they gotta be so obvious?
That would be a squire's symbol, and I'm gonna go really nerdy and say it's a horn with cloven leaves.
All right, so like you do see somebody with that there's hype, and you see they have this sort of like, you know, it's sort of a way to decorate their like little cubby or whatever, and you see it does say the errant on there.
Oh,
Maybe with a
okay.
Z at the end, like it's a little edgy version of the errands.
Are the Scoonies also here? Is that a different question?
That's another question.
Okay, I only have that one, so I'm done.
Okay, oh, that's it. All right. So you see the errands one, but you don't.
The
You know,
last question is Mavis's, so.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, I mean, my question is unfortunately going to be eaten by. I have to do a whole different thing to get my answer. So you're gonna have to. You have the last question. You can ask it.
Okay, in that case, then, are any of the Scoonies here with their wonderful symbology, which I'm imagining is a scone with a goblin exploding out of it, because I've got no idea what a Scoonie is.
You don't notice anything around there. You don't notice anything about the Scoonies around there. But you know, officially,
look. What we want is the gang war to stop. You know, like both of these sides need to stop fighting. We're not on any side around here. You know, please understand this. There, I said it.
So all we need to do is take out one of the gangs to make the gang war stop, or ideally both
That's
of them.
what I. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hey, kid. Now you're talking my language, brother. Like, whoa.
And it doesn't have to do anything with the mayor.
Well, no, the mayor had to just come back. The mayor's got to. Oh,
But if you remove the problem, you don't need to.
Don't you know how to solve?
You make an excellent
All right,
construct.
well, somebody wants to hit me with all they got.
Can I hit him with
Yeah,
all I got?
go ahead.
Okay.
I got it. I'm not looking forward to it. It seems like it's gonna hurt, but
I'm not gonna hit him magically. I'm going to hit him logosly. Okay, so I'm gonna use a lot of my because I can probably sense that he has like a shield up, and I don't really want to drain his shield, especially when people are watching me. So I'm gonna, as a person, talk to him. So I'm gonna use Woman of Words. I want to use mythological know-how because I'm trying to figure out what he is, and I'm specifically like going through the index of all the myths that I have in my head to figure out who he is. I could also use socially perceptive, eye for detail, get in their heads. All of those kind of make sense for me trying to basically talk him into telling me what he is.
Yeah. Okay. So I think monolithic is going to apply to this, right?
Okay.
You know. So I
that's
think
a -4.
I think it's fine. Yeah. But I will give you this: if you succeed, the first option is going to be like achieve what you want to achieve, and that'll cause him to answer the question.
Yeah.
But then he's going to be able, you're going to have to limit the collateral damage or whatever, like because he's going to see you probing his mind and be able to hard move back at you, or
Well,
anyway.
I could also just dodge the damage
Yes,
myself and say fuck it to
Of course,
whoever
this is
else
why
gets
this is why this is the perfect role for this, because this is going to be like you catch him off guard, like you sort of lulled him into a sense of complacency, so it's not a go toe to do it.
So I have a +1 from a chat die. So
Okay.
that'll be that.
Thank you,
Hold
chat.
on.
This is kind of exciting.
And
This is
then-
the first like real close roll we've had in a while.
And then I want to trigger assertive words from Geraldine Granger, like my girl coming in clutch the second time this session. She's gonna die next session.
Suddenly
Okay,
she
now.
falls over. Yeah.
It's okay,
You
my
get
last one is-
assertive words this time, but never.
Never again.
She's fine.
For now.
Yeah, I will do that. And then let's see. I'm trying to see if I have anything else I can throw into it just to piss you off. Let me see if I have is it
I'm
monster
excited about
session
this
I've
one.
ever seen?
I thought
I've never felt more alive, to be honest with you.
I could give you +2. How much do you reckon you need it? Because I don't want to ruin
Hold on, I'm
Polly's
trying
fun.
to-
Wait a minute, how are you giving +2? How are you handing
She
over
can give
these
me a +1, and then we can use.
Oh,
What
like
is it,
tight
pull
like
together?
Yeah,
Do you want to do it?
I can, but that would kind of ruin Polly's fun.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine if every roll came with a -4. I would be fine with it. So,
Sorry,
like, you know, whatever
I
you can stack
I forgot
together,
about tight like
it's
that
fine.
for the hurt
Yeah.
point previously.
-4 is great. It's great. I feel like, you know, if you're gonna end up, yeah, I'm happy. So, like, do whatever you can to work the rules to
Do you
benefit you.
want to do it for me?
I will give you a help point and use tight like
Okay.
that to make it a +2.
It's a
Oh.
5. We're going with the power of
Okay.
5. Fuck your
Oh.
-4. All right.
But it's 5 -4 though, or is it 5
There's one.
total?
It's 5 total. It's 3 plus 4. 3 minus 4. So it's 3 power plus -4. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tags. So it's 5.
I didn't realize we were. I thought it was 5 minus
Nope,
4.
too late. You already did it. Too late. You already did it. But I am going to trigger.
Okay.
All right,
I
that's
am-
fine. Whatever.
I am going to trigger.
Please
my
tell me
weakness.
this is not dynamite.
It is dynamite, actually. I do have a dynamite hit with all you got. No.
Okay, well-
I actually I did have a dynamite hit with all you got before when
Did?
when my relic still existed, but I don't anymore.
Oh no!
So no, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to trigger my weakness. That I mean, what do I have here? I have sugar-coated words. I could trigger that again. I can also
Let me
trigger
just
cannot feel
hold
emotions.
on. See, do I have anything here? Let me see if I.
I have cannot feel emotions. I haven't used that one in a while. Sometimes
It
it's
is
hard
pretty
for me to
cold.
feel. But yeah, I am pretty just like I'm coming at him like straight up. I don't even care about anyone around me. So I'm gonna do can't feel emotions because I don't care about the collateral at all.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say.
Thank you for
Here's
the
what I'm gonna
biddies.
say.
If you wish to donate them to else to players, you can. I know mine is full, but you can. Oh no, you can donate those towards the players if you wish.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Is that okay? So you're likely gonna succeed this roll. And
I could fail.
learn
I could
some
fail really
information.
bad.
Okay, but this is a disruption, the likes of which that you know they're not used to, right? So I think there's going to be some likely complication from your doing this, potentially from people that are kind of like, well, what's going on, because there might be some guards, associated with this. All right. Okay, just saying.
I don't care about the
You know,
collateral.
I'm
Damn, Maeve
required-
wants her answers. Like she.
I'm required to not like it's not like for those of you watching, the way the City of Mist system works, like all other Powered by the Apocalypse systems, is the GM just can't make stuff up and throw it at you immediately. I am required to generally give warning before I do something mean, and so that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to really give myself an opportunity to spice things up a little bit, but we'll see.
Sure. I want to make sure that I have nothing left. Hold on. Let me see. Because I actually just redid like 2 themes. My adaptation expression.
Yeah, that's
originated,
okay.
so-
I mean,
okay.
this is good. I like that you always try to break my adventures.
I do, and you love me for it. You would.
Yeah,
you
no,
would
I
not-
do like it. I mean, it
Um,
actually makes the game super interesting to me.
So hit with all you
Love
got.
is a
I'm gonna
strong
roll
word.
it. I'm gonna roll it. Let's roll it.
Get it.
I feel like it's gonna. Oh.
Well-
Yes! So it's a
Okay.
dynamite, but it doesn't. Okay, so you choose 2.
Okay. So. take
And
some
I am
of
I am going to take full advantage of everything that is not chosen.
So. I think I mean the getting what I want. Is
You have
not
to
actually
spend
that
1 to
hard.
get the answer anyway, right?
Yeah, I have to use 1 to get the answer. And I will secure a superior position so that he can't hit me back. So I am standing tall. Like I am not letting him hit me back with anything. Readying myself
Okay.
if he tries to throw anything at me. And I will just ask him straight up like, I don't mean you any harm, Calvin, and I'm just very curious because I have a sense of things in the city and I just can't tell what you are. Are you like us? Are you like them out there? I'm not quite sure. What are you?
Okay, how can I do this? Okay, so the monolithic and the monolithic sheen falls away, and you see his eyes turn almost reddish a little bit. They sort of flash. How dare you question the king's goals in this city? I plan to bring the knights and justice to this entire realm. Only you see that, by the way.
I like look to Penny and Chuck to see if they saw that too.
Like you see like these swirling of colors. You see like signs and symbols of Albion, you know, and you know, swords and shields and sorcery type of things. Gallant knights on horses. This year we are bringing back the most justice, right, quest-filled, greatest, most wonderful time that's ever been seen. I will shepherd this, and then
Okay, before it goes away, can I ask he's a rift now. I mean, obviously I'm seeing his rift side, right? Like, or whatever it is. Can I ask my question, my free clue that I get for, like, when I meet a rift? Is he the final knight? I can ask a question about their mythos.
I am the final knight. I am so much more than the final knight. I will defeat the great evil that has come over the city. I am not only the final knight, I am the greatest. I am the king. I am here to defeat the evil one who claims kingship wrongly.
Yeah, the second he snaps back and I notice that no one else noticed anything, I look at Penny and I go, we need to go. we need to go.
Okay, it was nice meeting you. Absolute pleasure. Can't wait to talk more, especially about all the volunteer work you guys do. We'll be back.
Have you got a flyer or pamphlet?
Yeah, you got something we can take away?
Okay, so here's what happened. There is collateral damage now that I'm going to try to... Okay, so you try to make your way out of there. Like, you don't see exactly what happens, but you can tell from Mavis's look that, ooh, yeah, okay, something just happened. Like nobody can see that except Mavis because of her specific power, right? But you can see he turns to his guards, if you will, his loyal guards who are all loyal, and he nods as you make your way out. And so, tell me what you do.
Oh, I'm leaving. I don't want to touch that. We always do this where we end up in front of the knights when we're not ready, and I'm not fucking around with it. So I immediately just, like, the second I realize what he is, I'm like,
this is
we're
something
out.
else. The knights errant are present and everything else like that. We're just like shaking hands.
We gotta get out
Thank you for all your really hard work. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So you leave. You notice,
I mean,
though,
if Chuck wants to stay, he can stay, obviously. But
I want at least a pamphlet, but like I'm.
You got a
Apparently,
pamphlet?
they're my ride. I'm sorry.
No, Chuck. I mean, Chuck, you could stay if you
I'll
want.
be back
totally
later.
fine. No, Chuck, you can totally stay if you want. I think me and Penny have to leave specifically. So if you want to stay, you can. I'm not your boss. I'm just Penny's boss.
No, he should come with us. There's like a flyer out here, by the way. I'll just pick this up. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so you drag Chuck out because he seems like he's stopping only for a pamphlet. You make your way out. You go out the door. Shortly after out the door, you see, a bunch of toughs, street tough looking people. You see a bike rack, and they come out, and you can see them standing, sort of watching you.
And what? Get out of my face! Don't fuck
they don't
with me.
move. They have almost looking like bats, like a baseball bat. A couple of them are pulling their bikes off of the bike rack. It's clear they're going to follow you.
They're going to follow me?
They
follow
have
me?
bats. Like,
Yeah,
seriously,
they have bullies.
Do they have the knights errant symbology on them as well?
I mean, you could roll.
I don't
Well,
want to
we
roll
should-
that. We're gonna fucking kill them. I'm gonna kill them right
Um,
now. Mavis, go ahead. I'm
I
gonna
wanna
stop holding back. I want to kill these men.
Can I just stand them down?
Yeah.
What's that?
I just want to stand them down.
Okay, tell me what you would like to do. There is a there's a handful of them out there. There's a
There's
handful.
a handful.
So there's a size factor.
They've got baseball bats.
Yeah.
I draw a flaming sword and summon a shield.
What the fuck?
Spread with my rings.
Oh!
And just play full armor, full nightly presence, full everything. And she's like, don't follow us.
Okay, here's what I want you to do.
Oh, don't mess with us.
Okay, that could get their attention, right? Because now you see what language they're speaking, right? So what I'll say, roll convince. Roll convince.
So this is going to be against quite a few. So as I said, I'm showing everything.
Or no, this is gonna be a go toe to toe.
Okay.
I'm also going to give Chuck a hurt point because I feel like I'm making them aggressive. Like I'm telling them, like, what? Like, get out of my face. Like, what are you gonna do? You want to fuck with me? I'll fuck with you. I'll fight you. Like, I've killed people before. I'll do it again.
This angelic presence of Chuck with his knightly sword and shield, and then there's this
and then the
very
angry
short
bubble witch
girl.
She's not
fronting
short. She's
on
like
them.
5'11". That bitch is tall.
Yeah, short in comparison to the toughs.
Okay, hold on a second. I have to. Before you roll, don't roll because I got to find the right danger card here because I don't have the fancy pre-printed danger cards. That
Yeah, go for it. I gotta
If you're
redo this
I want to
again.
buy those so bad. They're so pretty.
Yeah. Oh, it's
What
so
else is pretty?
frustrating.
Chuck right now. God damn, look at him.
Yeah,
Did you know
right.
he
I was
could
like,
do-
oh,
did you
the
know he could
sword
do
and
that?
shield. Well, wait a second.
Babe, I don't care about that. These guys are trying to
Okay.
fuck with us.
don't
I'm
care
not
about
gonna
it.
allow this shit.
Okay,
He's
so
flying it on fire.
here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say for now, if you're just not if you're not gonna attack them, it's probably not gonna come into play. But I just wanted to let you know they're bats and they're bikes, and they have sort of like a things that might be like a
They're
backpack that
horses.
might work as a
Yeah.
shield or something like that. Those could actually be more mystical than you would think. They have the two-wheeled steeds that might come into place. I'm just letting you know. These are all story tags that are out there that I could use if it's necessary. But they do have strength of conviction, and that is a story tag that will apply to them.
And am I getting a hurt point?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm yelling at them. I'm trying to hype them up to fight me. Like I'm daring them to fight me, and you're telling them to back off. So I feel like I'm not.
So
helping.
with that, a +6 with
What?
the chat dice.
Tell me all your
Yeah.
And the
tags.
weakness.
Don't try
Yeah,
to skate
read your
by
tags.
like
What are
So
you doing?
let's go through
Yeah.
them.
I don't know why you want to do
I
it.
believe,
Oh
I
my
believe
God.
it. I
But
believe
you know
it.
what?
This-
I don't care.
This is
I wanna hear it.
Yeah. So as I said, I'm using pretty much everything I can visibly display. So
Okay, that's-
my mask grants the power, grants the superpowers, grants the image of what he believes he is. He has the aerial mask on, displaying the big angelic wings. The summoning the sword of the heavens. His clothing becomes armor, like what he's wearing becomes full plate armor. Summoning a shield and displaying his knightly abilities. And he's forgot how to use all this type of stuff because he never really had a manual, because that's the weakness that he's also using.
Okay.
Chat point with the hurt point. And
Okay.
that's-
So what is
that's-
that? Okay. So then you're gonna take a weakness tag and then
Yeah, there's a
and then,
weakness in there.
Okay, and then take one away for this is not gonna do much, but I will charge you strength of conviction. So remove one more and then you're good. And if you fail,
I will take that and take. Well, I was going to say got each other's back, but I don't think we have in this. So yeah, you're right.
No, we don't. No, we don't. I do not have your back here.
It's a bit split. I'm in awe of what's happening.
Yeah.
Someone's fronting. Yeah, we're a bit split up.
We're not. They don't have my back. They never do. Well, they do sometimes. Let's do this. Face danger, was it? Convince? Which one?
I rolled go toe to toe.
Toe to toe. Ooh.
Yeah, because they're.
Let's just see if I've got a.
They.
I've got a dynamite on this.
Oh jeez.
No, because I do have random dynamites on some, but I don't on that one. Okay.
Well,
character.
You can always negotiate with the with me as to what move you want to use, right? If you can convince me another move is appropriate.
I was just trying to convince them to back down, don't follow us, don't try something.
Yeah,
like that was my thought.
That'll be go toe to toe for this one because it could be convinced, but like they're hostile to you, right?
Yeah.
It's not like
No problem.
they want to be able to do a hard move in response.
No problem. Let's go toe to toe.
Great success. Okay, so you can
barely too, by the way. Like,
oh really? Wow.
He rolled a 3-4, so if you hadn't added all those points, you would have lost.
Look at all of that.
Easy W. Easy.
All right. Okay. So you can. So like I think you're going to choose two. One is manage to achieve your goal, which is to get them to not follow you, and then you can block, dodge, or counter their best attempts, and then you'll basically get away clean.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
All right. Well, you do it, and they're like, you can see they're like. Whoa.
That's what I thought. Maeve doesn't even look. She just thinks that it's her.
Yeah.
That's what I fucking thought. You better back up. Respect.
They get off the bikes.
The camera.
I'm holding you back.
The camera looks at Maeve, saying, "That's what I thought. That's what I respect." Then it just goes past Maeve to the image behind, and then back to Maeve again, and the people going off.
Yeah, they realize, ooh, this is bigger than us.
Yeah, Maeve only turns around like at an appropriate time where Chuck is not geared out, and then she just looks at Penny and she goes, "What would you do without me?"
Ugh.
Can we go
I've
home now?
already called a cab. It's on its way. We'll just go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Let's take a. So we'll go back to my apartment.
Okay.
And I will
Man,
immediately
those gangs are really like. They're really brazen to like. Be hanging outside an anti-gang place. That is so brazen to do that.
So.
Yeah, that is their headquarters, Chuck, my friend. I'm afraid
the Citizens Council.
That is the gangs.
It's a bait.
Those are the gangs trying to take over the government.
He was trying to recruit us to his cause, saying that, everything that the politicians do is terrible. He's trying to build us up with some anarchist kind of symbology and ideology, and then he's going to push us through. It was unfortunately a bait.
But he was trying to remove the gangs, wasn't he?
He is the gangs. There's
no gangs,
he is the false
if
king.
the gangs are the government. Okay. Now, speaking of false kings, ha. So, you guys didn't. I mean, if you had seen it, I think you would have freaked out, especially. And Chuck would have definitely said something. So it was just me. When I asked him the question, did you see how I froze for a second? He didn't say anything. I immediately said we have to leave.
I saw the way you looked at me like you were terrified or something, and I got really jumpy.
Yeah. So remember how I told you about the Knights, like Corbin Payne's? Yes, I said it. Relax. Corbin Payne's Knights.
Shut up.
Remember how I told you about those Knights and stuff?
Yeah, we've found them several times. I know them well. Yeah.
He's the last one.
Him?
He is the last
one.
And he is King Arthur, which is very interesting. I assumed I would meet a King Arthur at some point because this is all super fucking Arthurian. But that's fun. So he got all.
So he'll be an ally, wouldn't he? Well, not that type of ally, but
I'm
ally.
a nice guy. I don't know what all this is talking about. I'm just trying to clean up the streets here.
I think he could be made into a nice guy. I guess it depends on what King Arthur wants.
Believe in me. Believe in King Arthur.
But also, hear me out. Armand Kai is a nice guy. He went to go save Corbin Payne and then got corrupted by him. Crystal Knight was also a good person, and then she went to him I assume she loved him. I think that's why she tried to save him. And she became the person that she was. Now, I'm not saying he's a bad guy on like deep down, but he is a knight, which means that he is, I don't care what kind of person he is corrupted, and he is somehow, like, he's doing something. He, like, literally the way that Esther Monahan and Armand Kai were doing something to the city, he is doing something. So this is part of his thing, his something, is getting rid of the mayor. He seems a lot more active. Like, I didn't think we would. Usually, it seems like they have like some kind of web, like almost like it's like an iceberg kind of thing where you follow an iceberg, and for some reason he's like up at the top.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it's like
So
you're
maybe
at the
he's not-
bottom. Yeah.
I'm at the type of the iceberg, and somehow he's up here. I don't know why he's not at the bottom in the hidden part underneath the water. I know I'm being a little weird.
Well, it's okay. We
when
watched
you play
Titanic
the
yesterday,
adventure,
so
sometimes you do
fair enough.
things on board,
All
you know.
those chick flicks.
Yeah, we did watch Titanic yesterday. Sorry about that.
It's an iceberg in theory, but in this version, it's more like a sandbox.
So hear me out. Okay, so he obviously has something going on with him. It's not great. We have to
Clean up the streets.
Chuck,
That's
if you
right.
want to go join the freaking what's it called? Like, if you want to go join him, please go join him now. Please go join him before we have a moment where I'm like, I have to fight you on this. If you want to just go clean the streets, go.
We are recruiting.
Are you trying to trick me into something again?
No, I am saying straight up, I am not going to fight you anymore. I am not going to fight you in a moment where I need you. So if you cannot be here right now, I can't have you here.
Okay, wait,
So
wait.
there's
Before
two
you answer,
forces.
you may think that this is just a conversation, but I want you to consider this, Chuck. Take this to heart. You did feel like, if you join up with them, they could send you on a quest, right? A quest for to do good, like clean up the streets, like something a brave knight might do, like a true quest for justice and righteousness.
I know.
Think about that. You did have that feeling for sure. You could go and try to help out, and you would be given your own special personal quest. I don't know how you know that. I feel like, though, that's something that you could conclude from your interactions with the people there. And
So, Chuck-
you might even get the respect you deserve because you kind of scared the low-level toughs. They're not going to give you any trouble.
Chuck,
Sure.
I'm not trying to yell at you. I don't want to fight about anything anymore. I just can't. Like, if you want to go join them, go join them. It would make you happy. I want you to be happy, but I cannot just do this back and forth of like us like being like, oh, are we on this guy's side or not? Like, I am not going to follow a knight because he is going to spread darkness somehow, even if he has the right intentions.
But you did
We
so
are-
well against against Kai.
Yeah, and I almost killed myself to do that. Just so you know, the reason
I
that my
know.
wand broke,
I was willing
the
to do
reason-
the same, but I couldn't do what you did. I almost went to kill myself just so you could even approach him. But you did what I couldn't, which was to give him back to good.
I
It's a
can't
bit
do
crazy
that again.
now with drugs, but
I can't do that again. That was a risk. Penny and I have already talked about making grand sacrifices, and unfortunately, that is something that I just do too much. And I knew that I could I felt the overloading sensation of losing myself, and I broke my wand instead of losing myself. And I'm lucky that I know that I am able to manipulate this veil a little bit, because I could have lost myself there.
Okay, before we
I could've
commit to any
completely lost my
cause or
humanity.
anything else like that, before we just run down the road of yes or no, let's just think about this for a second and actually do a bit more research. We know for a fact that he's one of the knights, okay, under Corbin Payne, serving him for whatever reason, okay? Is that the conclusion we're jumping to there?
I mean, it's not a conclusion I'm jumping to. I know for a fact.
Because King Arthur is a king, he's not a knight.
Yes, but
But-
the Fisher King is the king, right?
but kings can
Is he the only
kings can
king?
enjoy fishing as well. It's okay.
I said,
a
sorry,
little
the
funny.
pizza oven turned on because, I said that he should not be named. Sorry about that. But the point is, we need more information. Let's not jump the gun and immediately say this is bad, this is good, because we just don't know. We don't know what they actually want. So let's find out more, and then we can make a decision that's best for us. Because we still need to sort the Corbin Payne situation out. That, I said it again. Sorry, oven, turn off. Voice activated. Because he went on a freaking rampage. You know, he tore up the entire city for no reason, apparently. It doesn't seem like he had any rhyme or reason. People died. So, you know, let's focus on what we need to focus on. Because we've still got Percival in the background, too. Is this guy isn't Percival.
We can get... What if
yeah,
we
but
ask...
Percival is the last night of... That's what Kai said. Percival was the last knight under Corbin Payne, not King Arthur.
Did he say that?
He did.
Or
Is that wrong?
Percival. Okay, if you said Percival is the last night, I can't remember the exact question. I would have answered that. I don't think I would have said
Corbin
that.
Payne? I think Percival's Corbin Payne.
How about we investigate these gangs? If that's
the only
one
thing
gang,
that Percival is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the other gang?
The only thing that Percival is the name of a case. I promise you, if I said something specifically about Percival, I don't know how you would know anything specifically. If there were anybody that was Percival in this campaign, which there is definitely not, but if there were, I don't know how you would know anything about them yet.
Well, the only thing we knew was that we needed to find out more about Percival. He was described as a person, and that's the reason we wanted to go to Corbin Payne's tower, because that was the only place we were going to find information on him. And I was told because he was the last night. But
it was the last night.
No, you said that was last night.
Let's go back into this.
Yeah.
But if
There is
he's
a
one of the
Percival-
gangs, who's in the other gang?
The Scoonies. Yeah, we should find that out. We should. It's a great idea.
So, how about you guys do that, and I would like to go speak to the mayor.
Ooh, yeah, good idea.
I have a political family. I feel like I could talk to her and see what she thinks we should do.
Ooh,
And I think maybe, I don't know.
ooh, I like that.
I've got a good idea. You do that. I'll contact Hollywood, and we can try to investigate the other gang. And you can take your sister.
No.
Oh, you could have an out. That's a great idea. You need to build up some
No,
trust.
that's a really bad idea.
Yes.
I think.
I mean,
yes.
maybe
You
my
said that she
sister-
had magic. We heard you guys shouting upstairs.
And if you say you're in a political family, well,
I really need
two
to be
family members are
quieter
better than
when I
one.
argue with people. I don't think two witches is a good idea for this mission. I think maybe
I
my
wouldn't
sister should
call
stay
you a
home.
witch.
Oh, I
Spit mean?
definitely am. I definitely am. The story is, at least. So let's not do that. I will go by myself, and then
Dangerous.
you guys can go do that. I mean, Chuck, maybe you could go. You could take some time and go investigate the actual place, and because I feel like at least he knows that you would be on his side because you want to. So
That's true. If anyone's going to find more information about these errands,
But I
it
also
would be
know where
you.
the HQ is.
I know but we also need to know what their plan is. So even if you're, it could be good to know what they're doing and planning.
But I know where the HQ is, and they'd torture me for information, and
I don't care if they know where my apartment is. You can look me up in the yellow pages, and it says Mavis Thorn, or at least
But it doesn't
Theodore Thorn.
say secret headquarters. That's on the sign on the front door.
Yeah, Chuck. I'm just saying, if they came to my apartment, they would know that this is a secret headquarters because you keep putting up signs that say secret headquarters, which makes it a not secret headquarters. And I keep getting yelled by the building manager to stop putting up these signs.
Oh, is that why the
I don't
neon
know.
sign out the front for the windows didn't work?
I'm going to make some sushi.
Listen, I think you could go investigate.
Can you cook it
them,
next time? It's a bit. Yeah.
and then I'll go investigate the mayor, and then Penny and Kel can. Where did Kel go?
She's not in her room. I went to her photos, by the way, are ruined, and I do not look forward to that conversation.
I
She
thought
told me,
was
but
with
I
us when
forgot.
We went to go see. I thought she was with us when we went to go see. Okay. Anyways,
I think she was saying that she had like a really profitable idea when all those people were getting killed, and I don't want to think more about what that was about because that's a whole thing.
Oh, hiding bodies, getting rid of bodies. But
Yeah.
maybe we wait till Kel gives us an answer and we figure out where she wants to go, because I feel like are we getting into time? I don't remember how long we go.
I mean, a little bit. So like we still could do geek out during the credits, but I do want to do at least one more scene. Like I'm kind of feeling this right now. So like, do you want to? Okay, so what's the plan for everybody? Mavis, you're gonna go see the mayor. I think that's a good idea. Chuck, are you gonna go see your king?
I was going to see Holiday.
No, go on a quest. Okay, fine. You want to go see Holiday?
I mean,
Holly wants to go.
Holiday says, Chuck, you should go on a quest.
I don't know, Chuck. It sounds like you should go on a quest.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, look, every man needs to find answers, and the way you find answers, in my experience,
is a lot of alcohol and generally naked run somewhere. I don't know.
That's that's when I was younger. But Chuck, seriously, I feel like you need direction, and a quest gives you direction. God knows I need it for all these fucking years.
Get the Cincinnati music playing and get the jazz.
I'm not good at undercover work. I'm not like Maeve and like Kel and.
Look, Chuck. If you go on this quest, I will convert myself from your nemesis to your ally, because I'm just that convinced. Or Chuck, look, you kind of grown on me. If you go on this quest, let me show you something, kid. Let me show you. This is what has put me ahead in the detective business. He pulls out his camera. This camera can take pictures of magic. Don't laugh, okay, because I think you and I know what we're talking about. I've only recently figured this stuff out myself.
But magic doesn't exist.
I feel a deep connection to this character, Dick Tracy, that I think is telling me what to do. But I gotta be honest.
I feel like I need to be playing the smooth jazz on the background. But
look.
It is very much a smooth jazz moment.
Yeah. Please don't tell me his mythos is Dick Tracy.
Yeah, let's say it is. That's a good one.
yeah, that's what I was planning. Yeah. He's a look. You go on a quest. You can have this camera. It's a camera that takes pictures of what you can't see with your eyes. Try it here, kid. Try it. This is the dick cam, I call it.
No.
Okay, I don't call it.
Yeah, let's not call it that.
We're calling it the dick cam now, forever.
You could take dick pics with it.
I will never be able to say that with a straight face. Please
adds inches. The camera adds pounds. This camera
really
adds inches.
It really does.
Is that why it's magic? Because it adds inches.
Please clip that. That's the clip. That's a clip.
I just don't look at the older pictures because it does add inches and it makes me feel good about myself. So there's a little dick's dick in there,
No, originally we had candid camera and it was really nice, and now we've gone literally just straight for the dick jokes.
Straight into it.
I'll tell you what, your girlfriend liked the dick stick.
It's his girlfriend. It wasn't mine.
Well, but you stole her. But then,
You stole her.
I did not steal Goldie.
That was a real dick move,
Sam kind of just latched on and didn't even tell me about you. And as soon as I did find out about you, I dumped her and she attacked me.
For some reason.
It's got nothing to do with throwing you out of the van.
Okay, fine. Look.
Hey, we didn't throw you out the van, did we? No.
This is your opportunity to put water under the bridge. Okay? You get two things. One.
You can back me up then.
Dick Tracy becomes your ally. You don't have an enemy anymore. And you have, I don't know why I'm using these words. It doesn't really make sense to me. A mist penetrating camera.
It's yours. But you got to go on the quest, kid. Kid,
I
there's
will do
something
the
telling
quest. MC.
Holly really wants you to go on this fucking quest, man. She
If
really-
I will
you
do
go
the
on the
quest.
quest,
MC.
go see this king. You know, he's making change. I can't do it. You know,
But you can stay in the background and keep an eye on me.
I'm your friend now, Chuck. I feel like you've grown a lot. I thought you were just some punk kid, football star, but you've changed. I've seen you grow. You're not even a football player anymore. You're out there trying to do the right thing. And
How'd you know that I'm not on the football team anymore? I haven't even told my friends that.
know everything. I mean,
You're a detective, of course.
I'm a little bit of a stalker type person. You know, I get obsessive. But
Did you get that from Sam or did she get it from you? Or is that why you were so good together?
we are kind of codependent, you know, to be fair. So now I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was saying, yeah. You're growing up now. I wish when I was younger, I was as good as you as a person. I'm just bearing my soul here. Like I've done a lot of soul searching, and I've discovered that I'm Dick Tracy. That's pretty cool. But you know, like, I know you are greater than that. Even you're good. You're a good kid, Chuck. You're a better kid, and you'll be a better man than I am now. You're a better kid than I was. So but your way of proving this to me is to go clean up that neighborhood. Go on the quest. Do it now.
I've got to ask, Maeve, did you burn the crew bank account?
I did burn it.
Damn. But next
all those other
episode,
kids
it'll be
in the crew.
unburned, and that's what I'm going to help pay for him as my backup.
You don't want to
So-
owe him any favors. You want to pay for his services.
Pay for
What do
his
you
service.
say? What do you
Yes,
say, Chuck?
I'm saying yes.
Good. Hey, look, it turns out I got an in with this Concerned Citizens Committee. I'll give you an introduction, and you know, they'll put you right to work, okay?
You're not one of them, are you?
No. I'm a private agent. You know, I'm a private eye. But I really feel like what they're doing matters. You know, I got kind of involved in this, so, and I see you care, and it helps the story go. Creates kind
It
of
does
a
help
tension
the
that
story
I'm looking
go.
for.
That's the fourth cigarette he's flicked away.
I don't.
It's
I got a
that
real
way.
problem. You know?
He's
These
got
things
a
are-
problem. He's
He's got a problem. He needs to be sorted that out. He's searching. He's going to help you. So you've got an ally with a dick camera. Is what's happening here.
Mist penetrating. Focus on the
it's
penetrating.
a penetrating.
It's a penetrating
Yeah.
dick camera. Ah!
So if I pick this up as a
Dick.
tag or something,
It's
that's what it's going to be called.
It's a
That's
mist
what-
penetrating camera
Yeah.
tag.
That's right. It penetrates
Oh my
water.
God.
It penetrates right through.
And it's an average size camera.
It's large. I mean, it's my camera.
I hope he's got a good lens on that. It's going to need it.
Is it unlensed or does it have
got-
a lens? Like what
Does
is
it have
that?
protection? Is what I'm asking.
Doesn't look.
Yeah, does it have a cap?
Sometimes it takes a little convincing to put the lens cap on. You know, it's kind of recalcitrant that way.
It's
It
not
doesn't
as
like
fun
the
that way.
feel. It's kind of
not
a
as
like
fun.
no.
Yeah,
no.
it won't extend us further. You won't get as good as Zoom.
I mean, the camera's a little bit stubborn.
So is
Has
it
a
like
mind of its own.
Does the lens have like is one of those like rimmed lenses or does it have like is it like unrimmed?
Oh yeah, no, like this camera's kind of, this lens cap's real smooth. This camera's kind of a selfish camera. It doesn't care about anybody else. So lens cap pretty basic. You can't even get the camera to put on the lens.
This dick camera better be waterproof. I swear to God.
Yeah. What are you gonna do? These cameras these days, they're so entitled. And anyway, Chuck, you got to go on the quest. And here's here.
On the quest.
You gotta go, Quest man.
I bestow on you
the mist penetrating camera. This camera has been available to you since the first or the second case. I don't know why I just said that. It's been out there. I'm glad we finally found a time where I could give it to you because I was looking for that moment. And I'm your friend now.
I hope he watched it before he gave it to you.
Oh no. Oh
No,
no.
no. He hasn't deleted it, so he hasn't washed
Oh
it.
no, don't. Yeah. Like I say, there's a lot of pictures in there you're probably not going to want. If I'm being honest.
Oh my god. Okay, can we please just can we stop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Penny, you're going to get a lot of photos coming towards you.
I know,
Alright, so-
from the dick camera.
Do you want to play out your scene, Mavis, or do you want to wait till next week? You want to go
We have
see the
time.
man? I have all day and all night, but I'm concerned about players' time schedule. Like,
I have time. Yeah, I have time. It just
Okay,
depends
all
on
right.
Paul and Karsh if they're okay. With
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. Yeah. I'm feeling good today. Like, I feel like we've had a good.
Feeling
Good stuff.
We actually rolled things before the
Yeah.
break.
We
No.
rolled things 30 minutes
Twice.
into the game, okay? That's why when Polly was like, I want more rolls, I was like, can you calm down? Like, we already gave you one. Like, we never do.
Yeah, I
Don't be
know.
so greedy.
We never rolled, and it's fine. I like that, but I really wanted to see what would happen with more rolls, and I kind of, we had how many rolls today? Like 3, 4,
3.
5.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we had a few
Yeah,
more.
I feel
mean-
like we had a few. Yeah, that's
I'll
pretty
go-
good. I could roll with that.
I'll go see the mayor. Penny, do you want to
Okay.
come with me for that, or?
I'm gonna go meet the Scoonies if I can, the opposite gang, and see what they're up to.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
How
go
are you
meet
gonna
mayor.
find the Scoonies? How are you gonna find the
I-
Scoonies?
Well, I'm assuming that these guys have their own CCC, so the Scoonies will probably have their own kind of hangout areas. So I'll just look for the place where there's a lot of inter-gang activity where they're fighting each other and work my way backwards from there.
Or
Okay,
you
so
could
here's-
investigate.
Yes,
We're going. Well, I think you're gonna have to. So let's cut to the scene
I have
where
a power for this.
Mavis makes her way to the city hall. It's sort of a it's a grand-ish building for the lower class neighborhood. But it is kind of like it is a little bit run down. You go in there, it's busy. There's the typewriter. It's the same sort of like rotary dial technology. A lot of activity, a buzz. You can see that that there's a sign down in the hall, mayor's office. There is like the clerk. There's all like the local government taxes, assessment. There's people walking in and out. Just say you're in the middle of the day. Is that okay?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. So what do you do?
Yeah, I will go up to some kind of secretary and be like, hi, I have a meeting with the mayor.
Oh, well, sorry, ma'am. Did you say you have a meeting with the mayor?
Yep, I do.
This is, it's a younger 20s girl with like the half glasses, like it's almost like like 1970s look. She puts down the phone, says, oh, okay, well, what's your name? I'll look you up. And she goes to like this Rolodex type thing.
It's Mavis Thorn.
So like, are you using your name? Like, am I gonna
yeah.
recognize? Okay.
I'm using my name, but like she doesn't have to recognize it. It's just more of like I'm basically saying I have a meeting with the mayor. If I don't have one on books, I'm gonna talk my way into having one.
Okay. So I was just trying to think if like the name Thorn means anything to her.
I mean, my parents are rich.
Okay.
Like that's probably
Yeah.
it.
Okay, so roll sneak around and you can, if you succeed, then she'll get you in with the mayor.
Yeah. I'll use I don't have that much actually anymore for sneaking around. So I will I'll just use a chat die. And
Okay.
I guess I can use an eye for detail to like kind of worm my way into.
Yeah, she has a brooch on. You're like, that's really nice.
Yeah, I'm just like
I like
distracting
that,
her as
yeah.
much as I can.
Yeah.
So that'll be a
Thank you.
pleasant
I just got it from the JC Penney and Company. Or I just got it from
Is she a normal person, by the way?
Yeah, she's just secretary. It says, hello, my name is Flo.
Would you like from the progressive commercials? Would you mind if I used my weakness weaker against the mundane? It technically is like
Sure.
my expression is kind of weak against mundane things, but it's also like I feel like I'm not really good at speaking to sleepers anyways. I feel like it kind of applies.
Yeah, no, I think you're a legendary character, right? Like you have
Oh
three.
yeah, I'm legend. I only have
Logos,
one
yeah.
logos thing that I'm
Yeah,
holding.
yeah,
The one
yeah.
thing
So
that is
you,
holding me
yeah,
to
yeah. I mean, you're
humanity is
barely
poetry.
connected to the reality. I mean, you see behind the mist, like talking to a normal person, you could easily
I'm
mess
very
up.
much like,
Yeah,
hi.
yeah, yeah. Like you
I
see
haven't done this in a
everything,
while.
and this lady is just trying to get through her day, and sees a college girl. Seeming
Yeah.
wealthy college girl saying she's got a meeting with the mayor, doesn't want to get into too much time, but could is still looking out for weird behavior.
Yeah, so that's a 1. So I will roll sneak around, you said?
Yes.
Oh, a miss.
Oh, we
Thank
got a
God.
miss! Holy shit! Okay.
Haven't seen one of those in a while. God damn.
Okay. So I'm so excited we got a miss. I'm gonna let you pick the hard move, and I'll pick like. Do you want see because I'd be inclined to say deny them something that they want, but I don't know if I want to do that. Like the mayor's busy, whatever.
Nuke. Yeah. If
Nuke?
you want
All
to
right,
pick a hard
nice.
move, I would say either make something horrible happen or complicate things.
Make something horrible happens good. Okay. So I like this. Make something horrible happen. So the things that have happened, like the explosions and the people that have died because of the rampage that Corbin Payne has gone on. I said they went away and you didn't know whether they come back. They have returned. And you don't know exactly if it's Corbin Payne related. But you suspect it might be because along the path of destruction is if Corbin Payne went through White Cliff, caused problems there, made it through the industrial zone, he may have gone up into the mansions and toward Cancelier Manor, which you hear fire engines outside Cancelier Manor. Somehow you get a message from one of the other crew members, we'll say Penny. Penny becomes aware that there's a fire or some commotion down at Cancelier Manor, and she checks you, and you see that at the right time. And
that's where
the lady says,
right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck.
And of course the lady says, well, I'm sorry, Ms. Thorn. We forgot to write down your appointment, but the mayor's available if you want to go right now. She has meetings, off of City Hall for the rest of the day. But if you want to go now, you can go. I'm sorry we forgot to pencil you in. It's blank. Go ahead.
So you're making me make a choice here too. Oh, something horrible is happening. I'm making a choice. Do I want it to happen or not? So there's a fire there already?
At least. And you're pretty sure Corbin Payne is mad that his Grail Knight, or his knight, as it were, turning good. And that may have been why he left the building in the first place.
It's not if Maeve cares about mortals. It's if Maeve cares about Armand, the guy who she healed. Do I want to show up if Corbin Payne is fucking up Armand?
He's probably an indisputable ally, but the strongest ally we've ever had in terms of power.
Yeah. But
the mayor's waiting.
Actually, would you mind? Listen, I something came up. Would you mind if I made an appointment for tomorrow? Reschedule?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot to pencil you in, but
no. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, look. The mayor is probably going to be here tomorrow. I don't know. I have to check. You're going to have to rule change the game, and if you do, then I'll give you an appointment.
Okay, I'll use my woman of words to convince her that I am important enough for her to do that. And I'm gonna get into her head. This woman is gonna think I am the bee's knees.
Okay. And if you succeed, I'll give you a guaranteed meeting with the mayor tomorrow.
Okay, and then I'll use motivated by love, because honestly, I know this is a weird tag. I'm gonna use this Geraldine Granger. I'm using her up. She's done. She's gone.
Okay, you're quitting. Like... Okay, that's fair. If you want to get rid of Geraldine Granger, you want to stop going to therapy, that's cool. I'll let you use.
I used her last.
I like how you. I like how you think. You're like, I know this is terrible, but I'll never use Geraldine Granger again. You know that sells me. Is that what you're offering?
I'm offering. I'll still go to therapy, but I won't be able to use her as like any help anymore. It's the ally.
Okay,
theme.
all right, that's fine. Yeah, okay.
I'll get rid of my ally theme. So, motivated by love. Because I don't love Armand Kai, but I respect him in a way, and like I put my whole freaking life into him. So if anything happens to him, I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'll use my weakness, which is I'll use sugar-coated words again. I use that a lot, but that's a really good one because I'm kind of bullshitting her. Like I'm not really that important. I'm just making myself seem important. And then I'll use another chat die. I have so much chat die. I'm getting rid of them. So that'll be now. I'm down to 2 chat luck. Wow, fun. Okay, cool. So,
and just so I don't forget, 3 were given to Penny as well earlier.
Nice.
I'm back up to full.
Yeah. Just so I didn't forget, but thank you for that earlier. That was Young Black Economist.
So I will roll that. So it'll be what? Change the game.
Yeah. You're gonna give yourself an advantage by having an appointment and an introduction.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you got?
Create a story tag of meeting with the mayor, prolong the effects, and I'm going to hide the effect because I don't want anyone to know that I have a meeting with the mayor. I don't want, Calvin to find out that I have a meeting with the mayor.
Yeah, thank you for that. That's a good way to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a tag on. I'm really enjoying this Roll20 system here. So we're gonna say,
what's Roll20?
Mayoral meeting.
Roll20 is this wonderful site where you can meet fellow people just like yourself who have a real interest in TTRPGs. I want to find groups in thousands of systems. Thousands!
Okay, so anyways, for you. Mayoral intro.
Nice.
I'll put it right here on the White Cliff Town Hall. That's for you only, though. You can't give that to anybody else.
Alrighty. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure. I'm real sorry. It's my fault, probably, that you didn't write.
No.
I'll pencil you in, turns out she's going to be here. Well, did you roll? You rolled. Yeah. You rolled. She's going to be here tomorrow, and I'll just keep it between us. I kind of messed up, so I won't tell anybody that,
Don't even worry about it. I honestly might have even mixed up the day, too, so we'll just both ignore it, and we'll move on, right?
Okay.
Totally
Yeah.
Totally fine. She goes for like a fist bump for the girl. She's just like, did you fist bump? You did. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay, but you got to make it explode. Yeah. Okay.
I usually do the jellyfish.
I
but
like
the explosion's good too.
Wow. You're way more down to earth than you look. You know that, right? It's like.
I know. Thank you. I like to be with the people. So I'm gonna leave. I know Mavis literally this whole session she was like, "This place smells like poor people."
Yeah.
She knows. So I'm gonna go to Calvin's to Armand's mansion like immediately. I'll create like a bubble because I can still create bubbles a little bit. They're a little weaker now, but I can use them and I'll fly myself over there like as quickly.
Okay, so you make your way over there now. Now it's going to be difficult to get to it. There's going to be barriers for you to get immediately there, and we'll probably have to resolve this next session. But I want to find out what Penny is doing for the last sort of scene.
Well, I was on my way to go and try and meet the Scoonies, and I have
right. And now you have to decide whether you're going to do that or you're going to go.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to use the network of homeless people that I've developed by creating soup kitchens in the pictures, and we are going to use there we go, good memory. So I can get up to 3 clues on a location or person within the domain of your routine. So the domain of my routine being being a student reporter at the thingy. So I'm trying to find locations through that, which I can use
Okay.
later
Yeah.
to meet the Scoonies.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's that. But as I'm doing that, I would get the information about Alman Kai. So
Right.
yeah, I'd probably do that and then immediately drop everything, head over there too.
Okay. All right.
Um,
So I want to tell you this, is that the Scoonies have I'm going to give them a status. This is a move that they can take. It's usually not in this case, but they don't necessarily want to be found by anybody. So I'm going to give them a status of hard to place 3.
You get to ask a fun question, by the way.
Oh, I
If you
do?
so wish. Yes.
Ooh, let's see. Every session
Uh,
you get 3 clues. Oh, I see. You don't have to roll for this either.
nope.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then it doesn't matter. See, when you take the second clue, the MC gets to ask you a question. Okay, cool. This is awesome. Yes. I love asking questions. Anyway,
I thought you'd like that
yeah.
bit.
Yeah. Thank you. I'd rather do that than even roll. I just always
So
forget, you know,
about the rolling or about the asking the questions? Yeah, the
about
asking the
the asking
questions.
questions. I always
Yeah.
forget. Yeah.
Right. So, first question: where is the most conflict between the Knights Errant and the Scoonies?
There tends to be fought over turf on the basketball course.
The
Or the
basketball
basketball course,
courts.
that court, right. That
Okay, good one.
seems to be the thing you see over and over again as the sort of battles play out, to the extent that there's open clashes between them and not separate incidents. They tend to fight over the basketball court.
Are there any other areas? 'Cause it has to be locations. Are there any other areas? This is the second question, so you got a question now. That there's a lot of errant activity, like condensed errant activity.
Here's what I'll say. Recently, you discover through your talking to, or through whatever method you described, like, including your like shelter work, is there was recently an incident at a restaurant called the Double Dragon. It turns out the Double Dragon was destroyed, or was like torn apart by the errants. And
Okay.
so there's talk among the town about what happened at the Double Dragon.
Okay, Double Dragon and the basketball court.
You know,
Okay, we'll leave it
interesting.
there.
In the course of your investigation there, you do see that, to your surprise, the errants are the ones that have been accused of, and you believe, trash the Double Dragon. But it seems that Calvin Cyrus has been, you would think, since he appears to you to be on the errant side, that he would not necessarily be calling them out, but he is in some of the reports. He's saying, we need to stop this violence, So, like, no gangs are good. The errants must stop what they're doing. Okay. And then I ask you a question, and then you ask me a question. Is that how it works? Okay.
Well, you can just ask a question. I think that's it for me.
Okay, so so I feel like you disapprove of Mavis not telling her parents about her sister still being alive. What could happen that would force you to really push the point, like to force a breakup? Like yeah.
What's a breakup between me and Mavis?
Well, yeah, like say something happened, like say her sister did something. Threaten. Okay, we may not break up. Like it's like some sort of conflict. Like say her sister said, please don't tell my parents. I'm gonna go like I gotta think of something. Screw it, I'll just make it easy. What could Mavis do to convince you that you don't have to tell the parents? How about that? Because I could push it another direction too. Like
yeah.
Or what could Mavis do that would make you like not look at her the same regarding that?
Well, the way that Mavis could convince Penny of that would be being able to force home the point that I don't know enough about the relationship between the older sister. I'm assuming it's older sister, right? Yeah, the older sister and their parents. And I don't know why she chose to run away. So me butting my nose in early would be wrong.
Oh, okay.
As
Okay.
strongly
Okay.
as I feel otherwise.
What could you find out about the sister that would make you want Mavis to turn against her and, like, you know, essentially be Mavis would be like her enemy, her nemesis, essentially?
I guess if the sister had a job such as like a clandestine job, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe he even works for Goblin Payne.
Okay.
Don't write that down. Don't write that down. Take that out of your notes. Don't get any ideas.
That's clever. I like these questions because they do. Hey, look, it may not come to fruition, but I could tell you what, if there's ever a point where that becomes relevant, that'd be awesome. I like that. That's clever. She's somehow connected with Goblin Payne, which might be why she's here in the first place. You know, but fancy. Okay, but anyway, Mavis does not have a nemesis except for maybe Goblin Payne.
No, I do. I technically should have 2 other ones.
Oh, 2 other ones? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've been going hard. Because I changed over. I had 3 Logos themes, and now I have 3 Mythos, 1 Logos, and I remember I switched one of my Mythos for a Mythos theme again because of my
Oh,
improvement.
right.
So
Okay. Okay.
I have 2.
So is anybody short of nemesis here? Besides,
I need one as well.
Okay. All right.
It
Okay.
could
Well,
be my
Come
sister.
on.
yeah.
It could be the sister.
Yeah.
It could be.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, because I
It
like
could
your
just
sister
be-
already. I mean, I kind of like the character. She seems deeply insecure, but
Is she single?
completely unwilling to like admit it.
Oh,
You know?
yeah,
You're not dating my
nice.
sister.
But yeah.
Weirdo. Stay away from my
Okay.
sister.
He's going to go up there and return that screwdriver, and things are going to happen.
Ew.
Yeah, I kind of like the
No, no,
complexity of
the
the character that I
screwdriver
sort of
gag
get
was
made into there.
that he found it in another apartment, not hers, but someone else's.
Which makes it even
All right.
funny if you're returning it to her.
I'm not going to break into her apartment again. I've already done that once.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so that's this. When you take the second thing, MC gets to ask you a question. What on the third clue? You expose yourself to a danger. Okay, so do you want to do the third one or no? That's a choice.
I am not going to do the third one. We're going straight to the house because I feel like any
Okay.
more than that is just not prioritizing the right things for Penny,
Yeah.
and she's more worried about Kai at this point. So,
All right. So did you make Chuck aware of what's happening with Armand Kai?
it would have texted the group chat, so Kel was
Okay,
also
all right.
yeah.
Okay, so just before we go to geek out during the credits, Chuck, what are you going to do? Are you going to go to your quest, or are you going to go to help Armand Kai?
Quest.
God damn it! Good choice.
Quest.
The final move.
in time.
Quest.
Good decision. Good decision, kid. You're gonna thank me later. Okay, so the final move in every City of Mist session is a move called Geek Out during the credits. That is when each of us, except for me, chooses one of the following questions to answer. 1, how has the crew grown this session? 2, which character had the most meaningful interaction with your character this session? Or which of your themes, that is one of your major personality characteristics, is under the most strain from your failure to follow it? Or whatever. And if that theme collapses, what new aspect will take its place? We will go, we'll say, whoever wants to go first, we always take volunteers, but please choose one of the questions, answer it, then, as we always do, tell us who you are and where we could find you. I had a lot of fun this time.
Can we also choose who's doing the monologue too? Because we always forget it.
Yes. Also, who is doing the voiceover monologue?
What if? I think Paul should do it.
I'm happy to do it.
There we go. Penny Roberts.
And I will write a monologue just in case if Paul doesn't show up.
Thanks. Wow. You missed
Such
2 sessions
confidence.
because a close
All
family
the
member
2
died.
sessions.
And everyone
No.
is like, nah,
We're not
nah,
even
nah.
talking about your family members dying. We're talking about every session before that.
What, that I've been in?
I'm sending you love with that.
All right, so who would like to go first? I mean,
I can go first, no problem.
Okay, all right. There you go, Penny. Penny,
Okay.
take your turn.
I think which character had the most meaningful interaction with your character this session, and it's 100% going to be Chuck, because now Penny is completely enthralled with that. I am an angel, flame saber wielding knight man, and that just came such out of left field that was like the most meaningful thing that happened today to Penny, because he just didn't know he could do it. It's just like, woof.
Wait,
So, yeah.
were you not there?
No, my character wasn't.
No, that's right. The first time it happened. That's right.
Nope.
Yeah, Paul, you weren't there.
No, fucking was I?
When Chuck saved the party and really, really wanted to taste that water.
I mean, literally everyone wanted to taste the water except me. I was the only. I should have just let everyone taste the fucking rainbow.
Yeah, that's right. Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
So a help point for Chuck.
Okay.
All right, good. So who are you? Where can we find you?
My name is Paul. You can find me over at Gallibond at YouTube, so Gallibond TV, does D&D. I'm also playing in the Action Sturge and Blaze in the Dark game, very similar to this, very narrative-driven and great fun. That's again over on YouTube, over the Action Sturge. That's Sturge, not Surge, like the fish. And then I'm also in the Exploding Kittens podcast, which is kind of like a comedy / nerdy geek out thing, and that's great fun too.
What was that last thing?
The Exploding Kittens podcast.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Would you like to go next, Mavis or Chuck, or Polly?
I'll go. I actually wasn't excluded from the group for once, which is really great, because the two dating couples.
You were the third
which
wheel, huh?
generally
Yeah, but you're
Chuck.
dating Holiday, so that's cool.
No, I'm dating
yeah.
the airline chick who never actually. He's always just waiting for a flight.
Maybe
and stands me
Holiday. Maybe
up.
Holiday falls in love with you. Maybe that's his like art. Holiday's
Oh, I like
in love with
that.
Chuck
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Don't let him take pictures of his dick camera, whatever you do.
No, I think I'm fine. But so I actually had meaningful interactions with characters. I liked just doing that little spoiler for Maeve with the sister, and I think that was my meaningful interaction.
Okay.
Is that a
All
help
right.
or a hurt point?
Yeah.
No, I think having that will be a help point for later, because I think that was a nice little meaningful interaction. Even though it wasn't done by a hurt point, I did like being able to just that little bit of a yeah.
God, that's so sweet. That's exactly what I was gonna pick, except I was gonna pick a hurt point for you fucking with my sister like that. Because I was actually gonna, I would take a hurt point on Penny, but unfortunately I already have 2 on my girlfriend, which is crazy that I have 2 on my girlfriend. Fun fact.
Oh no, it makes sense.
And I don't have a hurt point for Chuck anymore. I actually just used my last one, so I feel like they're always Chuck hurt points are pretty useful.
Common
But
too.
I feel like.
Very common.
I feel like it's definitely like Maeve kind of just also another thing. Maeve sees Chuck and she saw the way that he was interacting with this case, and she knows that she is going to be on the opposite end of this case from him. She can tell
I like
just by Chuck.
I really like this how this is getting set up.
She can tell that Chuck is not going to like in the end be on her side. So she's at least she feels that way. So she's just going to deal with it. My name is Viv. I go by Oblivivian on the internet. That is the second time that I've done that right in months. I stream on Twitch on Saturdays. If you miss my streams, that sucks. So go follow me and you'll find out more. I don't do social media, but you can follow me on social media. I just am not active on there anymore because mental health.
Nice.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. So I'm going to turn it over to Karsh again in just a second here, but first I'm going to say hello. I'm Polly. That is, it's been my absolute pleasure to be the MC of this game of City of Mist, our version Nights of Payne University. I am a streamer. I unfortunately must sacrifice my mental health hours and hours and hours a week for the good of my audience. I appreciate all of you. You can find me at twitch.tv/polypeople, many of which are here today, and I am so pleased to see all of you, and all the other support we get here at the Goblin Cave TV stream. So I'm gonna turn it back over to Karsh. If there's anything else you want to do with your geek out during the credits, go for it. But otherwise, it's all yours.
Okay. Just remember, we have YouTube as well. All of our content goes up on YouTube. At least all of our role-playing stuff goes up on YouTube. We have a huge backlog of almost 5 years now. Highly recommend the Alignment. It's a shorter game. We haven't been going for a long time. Only about 10 episodes, and they're very small, maybe 3 to 4 episode adventures. So really easy to jump into that. It's a very, very adult Scooby-Doo style adventure. Social media at Twitch TV on Twitter while it still lasts, and of course you're here now. So that's pretty much everything. We're going to be raiding live from the apocalypse. I think they're doing, like, they've got something here, masks. I don't know if that's masks a new generation. Maybe, I don't know, because that's also powered by Apocalypse, but they look like they're having fun, so that's who we're raiding for the first time. Our raid message is, we come here, we're here to share the love, our hearts are warm and fresh. If you're a member, include the Goblin Caves. If not, don't worry about it. But thank you everyone for coming in, and hopefully see you tomorrow for the Alignment, because it's getting really freaking weird there. I took, as my time for the GM, I took everyone into a D&D style fantasy setting from a modern day setting and really fucked them up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was good. And apparently castles are hot, because the rich kid now lives in a castle, and the Tesla has turned into a steam engine.
Oh.
We've got to blow up the Tesla somehow every episode.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So we're going to be doing a raid. Let's do that, and thank you everyone for coming in.
Bye.
Bye.
Sure.
See you next week and tomorrow and every other day. Bye.